Okay, so context. Back when young Cherry was 16, she was a massive wrestling fan. She really thought CM Punk was the hottest thing ever. She thought Dean Ambrose was the hottest thing ever. She was getting into Resident Evil. She loved the movies. She was getting into Walking Dead.
Oh my god.
So this context. Oh my god. Okay, so it's 23 pages, 19,000 words. Okay, alright. Like, like if you're expecting sex, there's not gonna be real sex. I'm just gonna tell you right now. Oh my god, it's embarrassing. Okay, so yeah, I'll read the whole thing. I guess it's not gonna take me so long, really. Alright. I got like an hour and a half left to stream. It is honestly, like, after I read through it, like, after, like, I mentioned it on stream, like, a month ago, embarrassment. Like, the movies really, like, I wouldn't say move the plot along, but they've oh my god. Yeah, get some popcorn ready. Oh, hi, Galen. No, no. Okay. I can't, oh my god, okay. So, quiet time, guys, okay, quiet time. 2,000 miles underneath the North American city, Raccoon City, lies a secret underground facility called the Hive. The Hive. The facility was established during the late 1980s for the sole purpose of William Birkin's G-Virus project. It could only be entered through a cable car system within Raccoon City sewers and is connected to the research center. It is run by a pharmaceutical corporation called Umbrella. Okay, so that's like the little beginning, okay? So, the Hive, you know? We love it. We love the Resident Evil inspiration there. Okay, so September 28th is the date. Okay, okay. I stepped onto the train into my new hopeful life. Again, 16-year-old Cherry. Okay. Leaving behind this beautiful city. It will be hard not living here in Chicago anymore, but I will adapt to the wonderful equity that is Raccoon City. At least I hope I will. I sat down on a chair that surprisingly wasn't covered in filth and profanity, and stared outside the window, sighing. Sighing, I know. I'm gonna miss Chicago so much. I'm gonna miss the weather, the people, the apartment, my friends, even my job. I tapped my foot on the ground to stop myself from crying. People were walking by me, giving me weird looks, like they have never seen a woman cry before. I normally don't get emotional over things like this, but it has really taken its toll on me. The train started to move. I kept looking outside and didn't remove my eyes from the elegant view. Sucking up to Chicago, aren't I? I've even been there. I weakly smiled. My phone suddenly vibrated, making me jump out of my seat. I received a text from my fiance, Jonathan. It's Jonathan, guys. Dean Ambrose. I refer to the wrestlers by their real names, okay? So, Dean Ambrose. John Moxley. He is such an amazing guy. Everything about him is so amazing. His short brown hair, his amazing, stunning, beautiful blue eyes, and his chiseled body. Just everything, really. Can you tell a teenager wrote this? I would be a powerless female with no relation to who I once... What? I would be a powerless female with no relation to who I once was. I'd hate to lose him. The thought of him made me blush like crazy. He is the only person on this planet that understands me. He is the only person who makes me laugh, the only person have ever truly loved. Let's remember this, okay? I know he felt the same way when he proposed to me all those months ago. If anything, I was the happiest I've ever been in my life. I love him so much. I seriously can't picture my life without him. Remember this. I slid the icon across the screen on my iPhone and read the message. Can't wait to see you finally. It's been so long. I I miss seeing your beautiful smile. I miss waking up next to you, and I just miss you. Call me when you arrive. Love you. Don't talk to strangers. Winky face. I laughed softly. It has only been 2 days and he missed me that much. He's such a liar. Must be attempting to send me down a guilt trip. I don't even know what the fuck that even is. I don't know what the fuck that is. What a weird guy, and I am marrying him. I lightly blushed and replied, I'll call you. I won't forget. I love you too. And you know I don't talk to people and I miss you too. I miss everything about you, even though it's only been 2 days. Winky face. I tapped send and placed my phone into my pocket and smiled. I took one final glimpse of the skyline in Chicago. I sighed with disappointment. The train's speed started to pick up. Goodbye, Chicago, I whispered quietly to myself. Took a deep breath, knowing that after today, I will never be the same. So fucking dramatic. Oh my god. It's terrible. That's just the first paragraph. Ambrose over Hardy. I used to love Jeff Hardy, but then his whole like issues kind of made me turn off of him. But okay, so there's that, okay? Alright? So we are madly in love with Jonathan, alright? Please remember that. Remember how in love she is with Jonathan. Okay? Okay? Okay. 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 The sun has just risen in Raccoon City. All the locals have woken up and watched the news. Some were delighted that the weather was going to be different for once. They all got ready for work, so this is like a not point of view thing. Get ready for work, school, and other daily activities. A young couple walked up to their car and started to drive to their destination. The road was abnormally empty, which delighted them since they were running late. The man turned on the radio. All they were getting was static. He quickly switched it off and continued to drive. The woman noticed dogs running around, barking at each other, howling and fighting. She ignored it. She glanced at her boyfriend and smiled. Her eyes then slowly checked his body out. She was more focused on his tattoos. His well-detailed tattoos. He does have nice tattoos. His eyes were focused on the road, but he knew that she was looking at him. What's on your mind, hon? He asked. She snapped out of her thoughts. Oh, nothing. I'm seeing a lot of dogs. He chuckled. Zitch dog. He pointed at the dogs. Zitch dog was a game they saw on How I Met Your Mother. Whenever you're on the road and you see a dog, you yell at Zitch dog. You can tell I was watching How I Met Your Mother at this time. I don't even remember that episode. He shrugged his shoulders. Maybe there was a dog show happening. They all got out. I wouldn't be worried about it, he assured her. She continued to look out the window and saw something horrifying. Phil! She shrieked. Phil is CM Punk. Before they knew it, some of the locals were banging at their car. Where the fuck did they come from? Snarling and covered in blood. Phil rolled up the windows. Phil, what's going on? She yelped. The locals were rocking the car. Phil kept his foot on the pedal. The engine started to fuck up on them. Shit, Phil cursed. The hostiles broke a window in the back. This is fucking stupid, right? Okay. Follow my lead. He forced the door open, grabbed her hand, he pulled her out, and they ran as fast as they could away from the hostiles. He had a tight grip on her. The hostiles were hot on their tracks. Keep up, come on, he screamed at her. She was shaking, her hands were sweating, which loosened the grip. They eventually lost sight of hostiles. This is fucking dumb, right? Phil, go on without me, she valiantly said. He stopped in his tracks. What? No, he yelled. Not without you. He had pain in his voice, which brought tears to her eyes. Phil, please go. I'm only going to hold you back. He didn't want to admit it, but he knew that was true. But I loved you, he said softly. This made her cry. Just go, she screamed at him. She pushed him, which made him fall down a steep hill. He landed headfirst onto the ground. Didn't die, I guess. Pain was rushing through the back of his skull. No concussion? He groaned, held the back of his head. He looked up, couldn't see her. He struggled to get up. Then he heard screaming. It was hers, and he yelled, Amy. Amy is Lita, the wrestler Lita, because they were dating at the time. This is stupid, right? Because obviously, you know, I'm getting rid of the partners, right? So Phil and my character can get like together, right? But it's how I wrote it. She had no reason to like sacrifice herself. She didn't get bit. She didn't injure herself. They're literally just running in the field, and she just looks at him and goes, "Go on without me." Like, what the fuck? What is that? Like, I don't even know. Like, I should have made her go bit or something. Have it make sense. It's fucking Lita. Like, she's a fucking... she's not fucking, I don't know, I'm not fit. Here, asthma, I mean, that would work, honestly. But yeah. Oh, it's very, don't read, what are you doing? Stop. Hey, Casual Dad. Okay. Okay.
I'm the papa.
Thank you for the pities. Thank you, thank you. Oh, Matt, how you doing? Well, thank you for follows, guys. I appreciate it. Take notes of. Oh my god. Okay. I like Edge. Edge isn't in the story though. Sorry. Well, thank you for the pities. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm holding up okay. We're at the final stretch. I am reading my fan fiction. Yeah, I feel like I have to add context, honestly, because this is like painful. Like, because again, me reading this like a month ago, I couldn't fathom the fucking writing. Snack, Nishi. Need to keep going. I know we do. I know. Okay. 12 hours later. Okay. So after Amy sacrificed herself for no reason, and Bill got a concussion that I just never addressed. Okay. 12 hours later. 2%. I know. Okay. Yeah, I have to justify it. I do. Okay. 12 hours later, this long and dreadful train ride finally came to its climax. I got up and collected my bag, stepped off the train. The station was suspiciously quiet. People pushed past me as they were leaving. I climbed up the stairs. It's a beautiful day. Only a few scattered clouds are hanging in the sky. I reached in my pocket for my phone. I called John. I patiently waited for him to answer, but it went straight to voicemail. It's weird. He always answers it when I'm calling him. I dialed him again, and it again went to voicemail. I sighed. I left him a message. Hey, hon, if you get this, please call me back. I love you. I hung up and started walking through the main road in Raccoon City. This place looks so different compared to Chicago. Chicago is loud and filled with people, but here it's really quiet, and I'm not seeing that many people in the streets. Hell, it's completely deserted. The only reason I'm here is because it's my first day as a member of the Special Tactics and Rescue Service. Remember this. She is a STARS member. Fucking remember this. It's a special police unit which is highly respected amongst this country. It's run by some man named John Laurinaitis. Again, if you're a wrestling fan, you'll know John Laurinaitis is a twat. At this point, when I wrote this, was fucking terrible. He was hated him. I never met him, but from what I've heard, he can't be trusted, and he is an apparent douchebag yes man. So he's meant to take the Chief Irons role. Kinda. Okay? Okay. I'm hoping I don't have to run into him today. I know. It is run by some... Wait, no, never mind. Never met him. Hoping I don't run into him today. It is the last thing I need. When I turn the corner, I noticed that there weren't really many people in the streets. All cars were peculiarly scattered across the road. I froze in my position when I noticed next to the fence. There were bloodstains everywhere and bodies lying all over the place. Yeah, good luck if you're nervous. Fucking, I hate Laurinaitis.
Monks has a concussion. Moxley has a psycho girlfriend, and Cherry is upset because she's moving. All equally terrible.
It's bad. This is bad. This is 16-year-old Cherry writing a stupid story. Okay. It gets worse. It does get worse. Alright, so we're up to bloodstains everywhere and bodies lying all over the place. What the hell is going on here? My heart rate increased. I'm a SARS member, okay? I need to get some answers. I quietly walked along the sidewalk, and then I heard noises coming from an alleyway. Hello, is anyone there? What's going on? Because that's what you do, right? I waited for a response. The noise suspiciously stopped, though. Answer me! Okay, fuck. I heard moans. They didn't sound right. What does that mean? What moans? With courage, I stepped into the alleyway. Because again, I'm a police officer, but I'm scared, I guess. I put up my survival knife. This was a gift from John. He knew that it would keep me safe. Hello, don't be scared. I'm here to help you, I think. At the end of this alleyway, I saw what looked like a child. She was standing over a body. I quickly ran over to her, but stopped when I noticed that she didn't look normal. The body she was glaring at looks to have been eaten alive. My heart starts beating fast again. Hey, you okay? I asked the girl, but got no response. She then slowly turned her head. I gasped in horror. Her eyes were pale. Her face looked vacant. She had blood all over her body. Some pieces of her flesh were hanging off. I was kind of picturing, if you've seen the first episode of Walking Dead with the girl, like the first zombie like walker you see, I think I was kind of going with that approach. She wailed. I slowly stepped back as she slowly approached me. My heart was beating so fast as if it was going to burst out of my chest. I retreated, not taking my eyes off her. I had a firm grip on my knife, but, you know, I just don't stab, I guess. I tripped over a hole in the ground and she charged at me. She climbed on top of me and tried to bite me. I tried to force her away, but she wasn't giving up without a fight. It's a fucking child! As if you got to yeet a fucking zombie child. What the fuck was I thinking? I had one hand pulling her away and my other trying to reach for my knife. She snarled. I started to panic. I finally got my hands on the knife and quickly stabbed her in the head. She didn't move afterwards. I got up and dusted myself off because, you know, a bit dirty, you know. I stared at her motionless body and examined it. She had a shitload of teeth marks on her. Was she bitten? Possessed? Or, God forbid, on drugs? On drugs. That's the worst part. That's the worst part, guys. Whatever she was, I hope I don't see anymore, I uttered under my breath. I slowly made my way back to my feet and turned around. I screamed in horror. I don't know. More of them were standing right in front of me. They looked like they were ready to attack. I was completely surrounded. Fuck me. End of that chapter. God forbid on drugs, right? That's the worst part. Like, honestly. Fuck, we're not that much into it. What are you guys saying? Johnny Ace. Johnny Ace, fuck him. Okay, yeah, we're enjoying. Wait for the next lines. No. Good shout at him. Yeah, at this point, I was sick of John Laurinaitis. Again, this is 10 years ago. It's 2013, right? Like, he was, like, the general manager, always giving CM Punk, you know, like, you know, just being, like, the heel general manager, or whatever the fuck he was. And, I just hated him. I didn't like John Laurinaitis. Okay, so this is terrible. I was utterly surrounded by the undead. Because, yeah, I could already, I guess, establish that they were undead, I guess. I only had a shitty knife. I thought his knife was good, but okay. I knew I was minutes away from death's grip. I'm a STARS member. Where the fuck's my gun? Why don't I have a gun? It's America. These things slowly crept up towards me. I threw the knife at one of their heads. Why would I throw it? Gold Star. It caused it to fall to the ground, moaning. But it seemed to piss off the others. I slowly retreated. However, they followed me. If I had a gun, I would shoot them. Where the fuck is your gun, mate? I found big, heavy rocks on the ground and pegged it at them. What the fuck? I don't even remember reading this. Some of them remained motionless. Okay, I think I pulled a Shaun of the Dead. I guess just fucking throwing shit at the zombies or something. I don't even know. Yeah, some of them remained motionless, but 6 of them were still standing and creeping up towards me. I gasped when I recognized one of them. I shook my head in denial. Tears started running down my face. Can you see where this is going? No. Is there a Pokemon? Was there a Pokemon? Okay. No, I screamed. They snarled and proceeded to approach me. No, this can't be happening. A lot of emotions were going through my head. Mostly sadness, pain, misery, despair, every depressing emotion. John? His face was covered in blood and he was missing an arm. He wasn't a man I fell in love with. I knew at that moment that I didn't want to live anymore. I can't live anymore. How fucking weak am I? Like, oh my god, woman. It's like I'm a fucking kid, honestly. I wouldn't have the strength and will to kill him. I stopped moving and breathed slowly and shut my eyes tightly. Their moans... Oh, I spelled it wrong there. Their moans were getting closer and louder. I was about to be eaten alive. Again, I just didn't want to bother, I guess. And yeah, I didn't care. Goodbye, I whispered to the world. One of them snarled, which you can tell was inches away from me. I screamed until I heard gunshots. 6 to be exact. I quickly opened my eyes, and to my disbelief, they were all on the ground dead. I gasped and observed the bullet wounds, all on their heads. I guess that's an easy way to kill them. I need to take note of that. I looked up and saw a man. He had 2 pistols in his hands. He slowly approached me. I noticed he had beautiful hazel eyes. Remember how I love John, right? Wait, why am I thinking about that? He looked like he was in great shape. Tattoos covering his arms. He had a lip ring. He used to have a lip ring, eh? He had a very cocky, arrogant smile. I was like, my fucking fiance is literally dead on the ground. And here I am just looking at this fucking guy. Like, I don't care. I don't care. I'm gonna say ooh, why? I don't want to say ooh. Where is it? Yeah, that's all I had to raise my eyebrow. Why? While I examined his perfect figure. Hey, are you okay? He asked, sounding concerned. I snapped out of my thoughts. Yeah, I'm fine, thanks. I'm fine. He smiles. Name's Phil. Phil Brooks. Remember Phil Brooks, CM Punk. He graciously held his hand out. Thanks again, Phil. I'm Cherry. I had to change the name of it. I shook his hand. Love your guns. He chuckled. I wouldn't say they are guns, but they are pretty big. Arms. Thank you for the bits. Ew. There you go. Where is he? I wouldn't say they are guns, but they are pretty big. This is why you go to the gym. Ha ha. I raised my eyebrow, confused. I guess like The Rock. Oh no, I meant the actual guns, not your muscles. He frowned. Come on, we'll save this chit chat for later. We need a place to take shelter. Maybe find you some guns. Looks like you might need it. He appears to be mocking me. Everyone thinks I've never held a gun before. Well, fucking seems like you haven't. Come on. I raised my eyebrow again. I just raised my eyebrow. And he laughs at it. He just laughs at my eyebrow. I guess. We walked very cautiously, looking for a surplus shop or something. Apart from the moans, there was silence between us. That makes no sense. So, Cherry, what brings you to Raccoon City? Again, just small talk. I clearly don't give a fuck about my fiancé being dead. I don't care. Clearly. This man that I was so madly in love with that I couldn't live without, that I missed after not seeing him for 2 days. He's literally dead. She doesn't care. This bitch doesn't care. Because this hot guy just saves her life, and she's like, you know what, damn, son, you're a freaking good looking guy. This is literally the thought process. This is so stupid. I hate it so much. Do you guys hate it? I hope you hate it. Can I stop? I want to stop. This is terrible. This is terrible, guys. Honestly. I can't deal. Yeah, like the fiance. He's just an afterthought, man. I have to keep going, guys. But it isn't going exactly. I don't know. 16, guys. I was fucking 16 when I wrote this, okay? I didn't know. I had no empathy, clearly. Okay. So, Cherry, what brings you to Raccoon City? He asked. The silence must have been annoying him. So now he's making small talk. Well, today was supposed to be my first day working at the police department under the STARS unit. He stopped and looked very shocked and laughed. Yeah, right. A pretty girl like a STARS member. That's kind of sexist. I think. He keeps laughing. I had an urge to slap his arm.
Oh, that was great.
Then I noticed he had a Pepsi tattoo. Yeah, CM Punk has a Pepsi tattoo. A bit. Whatever. Why is there a Pepsi tattoo on your arm? Okay. It's a fucking zombie apocalypse. Why are we making small talk like this? Come on. I asked about poking at it. Yeah, I'm just touching his arm, right? Just poke that fucking arm. Well, let's just say I love Pepsi so much that I had to get it tattooed on my skin. And I thought it would look cool. That was like his real justification. He sounded sarcastic, but kept chuckling. I rolled my eyes and kept our awkward conversation going. Anyway, I'm a specialist at making explosives, and when it comes to weapons, I'm a deadly force to be messed with. Clearly. I'm fucking dangerous. I'm so fucking dangerous, guys. I was willing to die because my fiance was a zombie, and then I didn't care about it 2 seconds later. He laughs. So, where are your guns and explosives then? He seems to like mocking people, especially me. It's our first day, remember? That makes no sense. I'm sorry, they don't allow people to own guns in Chicago. Okay. So that is why I'm not armed. That is a stupid rule. Why did I make that a thing? Why is that a thing? I do have explosives with me, I said sarcastically and annoyed. Wait, what? I have explosives, but I don't have a gun. You'd think gun would be probably better, right? Again, I obviously don't know shit. Chicago, huh? I grew up there, and you better not be playing to blow me to smithereens. I smiled. We continued walking. Stay out of my brain, Phil. He gasped. So, you do want to blow me up? I was joking, Phil. Keep calm. He sighed with relief. So what brings you to Raccoon City, Phil? He stops again. He lets out a sigh. I don't want to talk about it. There, I'm Steve. He seemed unhappy about it, so I avoided anything revolving around that question. Okay, I tried to think of a joke to lighten the mood. Do you like fish sticks? He turned his head to me. Can you tell I watched that South Park episode around this time? Raising his eyebrow and smirking. Why, do you? I opened my mouth, but I couldn't think of a good comeback or anything to say in general. He took the silence as me admitting that I do. There is something wrong with you, he said, laughing. I scoffed. Thank you for the bits, Trevin. This was going to be a long day. Oh, because zombie apocalypse. Yeah. Nah, it's him being inconvenienced. Thank you for the follow. It's not wonderful. This is terrible. This is terrible, guys. I don't watch any of the sports. I don't watch any of them. But thank you for the videos. I really appreciate it. I hate Jules. Yeah, so it's like wrestlers, kind of wrestling shit with Resident Evil shit. It gets fucking worse. The writing is cringe. It's cringe, right? It's fucking cringe. 16-year-old Cherry. Also, that is the fucking the chatbox is a bit broken. Who knows here to fuck? It's cringe. It's terrible. You literally told me why. I hope MacFest. It was MacFest, right? I hope it's fun. I hope it's been good. What amount did I fish? It gets well. Yeah. It's terrible. If anyone is coming in, I'm reading my terrible fan fiction that I wrote when I was 16. It's a wrestling, Walking Dead, Resident Evil crossover. It's terrible. It's god awful. I am very embarrassed that I'm reading this right now. But we're on page 4 out of 23. Thank you for the biddies. Well, 6 years. The world is a shitty place. It is a shitty place. That's what I would say, honestly.
The story has all my favorite things: Resident Evil, professional, wrestling, and silly white girls.
That lack empathy. Again, my fiance is literally dead. I have no reaction to this man that I think is hot, technically killing my fiance. I have no reaction. There's no reaction there, okay? Okay, there's no reaction. Thank you for the bits. Okay. Eerie moans can be heard in the distance, people screaming and flesh being ripped from lifeless bodies. Remember, it was quiet like a minute ago. The thought of seeing people eating one another made me sick. How did this happen? Oh, sorry. How did this happen? I whispered. Well, the real question is, why did Umbrella unleash this stupid fucking virus into the fucking world? He yells. He looks very angry. I placed my hand on his shoulder, because, you know, I guess we're buddies now. His face softened. What virus and what about Umbrella? I asked him. How does he know? He placed his hand on mine. My sister worked for them in an underground facility called the Hive. She was a spy, but no one knew, thankfully. She was going to smuggle the newly developed virus called the B virus. Yeah, I made it a little bit different. The B virus. And expose Umbrella for what they really are. Does that kind of sound a bit familiar? It fucking is. I hate it. I hate the movies. Now. I hate them now. I hate it. It gets worse, man. It gets fucking worse. Okay, so expose them for what they really are, which is, I asked, selfish motherfucking assholes. Fair. I sympathetically smile. Oh, I have feelings now? Apparently earlier today, some idiot scientist dropped the virus and thus allowing this to happen. My eyes widen in disbelief. How does Phil know this? I don't even remember. So I'm guessing this virus is legit. Considering all this shit occurring. Nah, love. Nah, it's a dream. He smiles. Why would he smile? When the virus escapes some... fucking... The dialogue, again, if you've seen the first movie. When the virus escaped, some bitch of a computer killed everyone in the Hive. This is literally what Spence says in the fucking movie. He stopped and a tear fell down his cute face. Shut the fuck up. She didn't make it out, did she? I was referring to his sister. He took a deep breath and nods. I felt so sorry for him. I had empathy for this guy, but not for my fiance ever said. It's fine, really, but the main reason I'm here is because he choked up. I had an amazing girlfriend, and, she didn't make it. Because, yeah, she sacrificed herself when she didn't need to at all, but, again, we had to get her out of the way, you know, to move the plot along. Tears were forming in his hazel eyes, because he has hazel eyes, guys. Beautiful hazel eyes. Now, I have a great reason for bringing this corporation down. I rubbed his shoulder in a comforting way. May I join you? I asked. After hearing his story, I really want to bring Umbrella down. Cool. They ruined our lives, and now they are going to pay. He weakly smirks. Why do you want to help me all of a sudden? I sighed and told him my side of the story. Yeah, now we have a reason, right? Like, not everyone else. Umbrella ruined my life too. You know, I just heard about Umbrella being, you know, the cause of this, whatever. You know, back there, when you shot one of those zombies, he nods. Well, the reason I didn't fight back is because I started to cry. One of them was my fiance. Phil's face softened. God, what does that even mean? I don't even know why I wrote that shit. I was supposed to be meeting up with him to tell him about stars. We were also supposed to be getting married on Tuesday. Again, once we're getting married in a couple of days, but again, he was killed right in front of me, and, like, I just don't care. Looked at this hot guy and went, yep, I'm gonna fuck you. That's pretty much that's the thought of this cherry person here. More tears came running down my face. Phil had a look of disdain. Disdain? I feel like that's the wrong emotion I want him to feel. He wiped my tears away. He awkwardly hugged me, but it actually felt nice. I'm so sorry, and yes, you can join me, he said, making me feel better. Again, we just met like 5 minutes ago, by the way. I pulled him away, then let's get some guns, I said, trying to sound cheery. He smiles at me, and when we started to walk again, I noticed that while we were walking, he didn't take his beautiful eyes off of me. Remember, we just both lost our partners that we both just said made us fucking, you know, sad, and, like, the reason that we're gonna fight Umbrella because our partners died, but we can't stop fucking each other, pretty much. You know, makes sense, right? You know, as you do. It's like a stressful situation, right? Just don't fucking think. Yeah, like, oh no, anyway, yeah, like, yeah, there is no lace, No, I don't think it's a laser corridor scene. I fucking hope there isn't. It's horrible, right? This is fucking horrible. I hate it so much. You guys seem to be loving it, which is good. You get to move it fast, yeah, exactly. Like, cause you never know if you're gonna die, right? Like, you may as well. Like, oh, what's that? I'm gonna get married in like 2 days. Ooh, guy with
You're
tattoos.
pitiful.
This is terrible, guys. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. All right. The heat and exhaustion were starting to take its toll on me.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's how I feel. I haven't eaten anything for hours, so I guess it's been a couple hours now. I'm not one to complain, but I really need to eat or drink something before I end up being the food for these zombies. Guess I just decided to call them zombies and undead at the same time. That's fine. I suddenly felt very dizzy. My legs are ready to give out any minute. Have I not eaten in months? I swear. I felt sweat dripping from my head. It's not indicated if it's meant to be like hot or during the day or not, I don't think. This is just a random occurrence, by the way. I don't want to put this on YouTube. I'll put the blindfolded RE1 run up. I'm not going to do this. But the VOD will be, you know, on Twitch for like 2 months. So if you want to, like, you know, read the rest of this and fucking watch it. Sorry from stress. Probably. Succulent embarrassed. Yeah. I love this so much. No. Stop. No. Okay, so I felt sweat dripping from my head. Hey, are you okay? Phil asked, looking concerned. I think I'm dehydrated. Need water. Food. I can't talk, apparently. He pushed me gently against the wall. How do you gently push someone against a wall? And made me sit down. Also, what happened to his concussion? He, like, literally fell and hit his head, and there's, like, no reference. Hey, Scava, how you doing? You speedrun on this. No, I mean, oh, fuck, we're, like, 55 minutes left of stream. Honestly, I like just kind of adding some, like, editor's notes here. Or writer's notes or whatever, because it's fucking terrible. Okay, so pushed me gently against the wall and made me sit down. Stay here. I'll go find you food and water. I nodded. Take this. He handed me his gun because I didn't have it already. It was heavy and loaded. No shit. I smiled graciously. Thanks. Please hurry. He nodded and disappeared from my sight. I hid my face in my knees and felt like crying. My life is done for. John is dead. Okay, I guess I just remember John exists. Did exist. I'm going to die and hell... Wait. I'm going to die and hell this world is done for. Oh, and hell, comma. This world is done for. Just a city, love. I should just give up now. What? Maybe Phil will then have a chance to survive. What is with this weak mentality bullshit? There's no sense. I'm a STARS member. Why am I being so stupid? But he might feel the same way too. After he told me his girlfriend is probably dead. Probably. I felt extremely sorry for him. I'm surprised that he somehow manages to keep a smile on his face. He must be dying inside, just like I am. You are not dying inside, you whore. I heard a rustling sound. I snapped my head up and looked cautiously around the area. I couldn't see anything. I grabbed the gun tightly and aimed it. I aimed it. Okay, I aimed it. My hand was shaking because I guess I don't know how to shoot a gun apparently. I'm really scared and the fact that this gun is heavy. That makes no sense. I held my hand, giving me, you know, better leverage, you know, as they do, right? Like that, you know. I heard another rustling sound. I jumped up, and even though I should not have, my legs had pins and needles. They suck. They do suck. I tapped my feet repeatedly to get rid of the annoying pain. That's important, I guess. I slowly walked forward, gun in hand, and observed the street. Something tapped my shoulder. I fell to the ground screaming, why am I so fucking weak? Whoa, Cherry, it's just me, Phil reassured me. I calmed down. He held his hand out and pulled me up. Damn it, Phil, you scared the shit out of me. He chuckled. I know. I rolled my eyes and I noticed his arm was cut. Phil saw it too. Oh my god. It doesn't say that. Let me take a look at it. How do you not notice a cut on your arm? How did you get that cut? I don't think I ever explained how you got that cut. It's not a zombie scratch or anything, okay? It's not a zombie scratch. Where was it? Before I could wait, yeah, let me take a look at it. Before I could respond, he gently grabbed my arm and examined a cut. Oh wait, I had a cut. Wait. Oh, I had a cut. Oh, okay, whatever. Carefully place the thumb over the cut. How about stained? What the fuck? I whined. Sorry about that, babe. It doesn't say that. It may as well say that. He said with concern. He then ripped a bit of his shirt and wrapped it around the cut. Could just find bandages, I guess. Keep pressure on it, okay? I smiled weakly. What's up with this weak shit? Okay, thanks, Phil. He also smiled weakly. What's a weak smile? I don't get it. Before I forget, he grabbed a bottle of water. I found this. I snatched it out of his hand and sculled it. Phil looked flabbergasted. Whoa, take it easy. You have to conserve it. It's been like an hour. I choked on it and started coughing. Why? Phil patted my back. You okay? I nodded. I placed the lid on top of the bottle, handed it to Phil. Thanks, Phil. I don't fucking know. I don't understand what this is. This is just filler before, like, shit starts to really happen, honestly. Like, I don't even know. Again, this was like 15, 16-year-old Cherry, virgin Cherry, doesn't know fucking anything about, you know, life and how relationships are made and the fact that, you know, losing someone is actually, you know, might make you not want to fuck someone else straight away, you know? No? Right? You think? You know? Okay. We're not even halfway done. I can't even. I know I should just stop, like, making, like, writers' comments, but I feel like I have to, like, explain some shit, man. Okay. Alright, so it's during the day. The sun starts to disappear. If it's sunny, then why the fuck are we... What? Okay, the sun starts to disappear from our sight. It's getting darker. No shit. Making it harder to see things. Streetlights? Streetlights don't exist, I guess. Lights don't exist, apparently, because the power's cut out. Maybe. I don't know. Phil and I have been walking for a while. Why aren't we driving? It's not the third movie. Why the fuck aren't we driving? But we're trying to find ammunition and shelter, I guess. It's America. There's like gun shops everywhere, isn't there? Sorry to get cold. And now we're wearing a dress with stockings and... I'm wearing a dress? Why am I wearing a dress? This is meant to be Alice's dress. It's meant to be Alice's dress, I bet. Oh, did I set it up? Ah. Oh. Okay, alright. Phil notices my shivering and gave me his jacket. Aw, what a fucking gentleman, eh? Phil, you don't have to. He smiles. I know. There was a small pause. Just a small pause. Just a little tiny pause. When I had an idea. The police station! I yelled in sudden realization. Phil smiled. It took you long enough to figure that out. I'm a police officer. Why the fuck wouldn't I think of that? Okay, I'm sorry. We'll head there. Might be safer there anyway. Why aren't we heading there to begin with? If Phil was thinking that, why weren't we heading there? That's so ignorant. Yeah, he waited for me to realize, but he had the idea, but he's like, nah, let's just wait for her to figure it out, and then we'll go to the police station. So stupid. Okay. We'll head there. Might be safer there anyway. I blushed. Why am I blushing? I knew we weren't far from there. How did I know that? Why would I go there over 2 blocks away from it? I don't even know how blocks work, but that is... It's so stupid. What a gentleman. Yeah, critical thinking skills, yeah. Again, I'm a police officer. No, I don't have any common sense or critical thinking skills at all. I'm just an ignorant, empty head, no brain, hot guy, person, woman. Okay, so probably 2 blocks or so. I heard moaning coming from behind us. I turned my head and grabbed Phil's arm. He also turned his head and quickly grabbed his gun. The zombie sprinted towards us. He quickly shot him in the head. He sighed, and for some reason, I started to giggle. Why the fuck was I giggling? No empathy! People are fucking dying and getting, like, zombies are getting killed, and I'm just fucking acting like a fucking schoolgirl, because I was a schoolgirl when I wrote this. Like, it's cringe. There is so much moaning. I'm reading a cringy fan fiction that I wrote 10 years ago. That I've been, like, teasing for the last, like, month. A headshot, teehee. Like, oh my god, you're so hot. Like, oh my god. It's stupid. I hate this so much. I'd write a much better story, honestly. Like, we'll build up to, like, you know, the sex and attention and shit, but also, you know, we would, like, I would just make it better. The build up would be better. I'd explain the apocalypse better, or whatever the fuck's going on here. It's horrible. Where am I up to? Yeah, Phil raised his eyebrow. Why are you so amused? Why am I amused? He asked, you killed a zombie. I find that funny. Why would I find that funny? That makes no sense. Why would I find that funny? Like, why? I probably can write a better story, honestly. Like, I feel like I could do a way better job. And I would replace Punk and have, I don't know, Tom Hiddleston or something. Someone actually hot or something. But I'll just refer to him as Tom, so you wouldn't know it's Tom Hiddleston. You know? You know? Or Chris Evans or something. It does... Okay. Yeah, so... I thought it was funny, apparently. He smiled. You, my friend, are a weird individual. We're friends now, I guess. I grinned. Yeah, I know. Everyone I've ever come in contact with said that. So I distanced myself from people. What? That makes no sense. John was the only person who didn't find me to be weird, I sadly stated. Phil frowned. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it in that way, he added. I know you didn't. It's okay. I am weird and I'm okay with that. Why is that a thing? I proudly announced it. Okay, so I was just like depressed about it, but now I proudly announced and I'm okay with it. Cool. Me too. Wait. Yeah, me too. I smiled. Okay, so he said me too. I smiled. We finally made it to the police station. We didn't encounter any more zombies, which was good, but so odd. I have a bad feeling about it. Raccoon City, yeah, I wanted it to be nice, right? Like, I wanted to make it be cute for what I'm fucking reading right now. Okay, so we have a bad feeling. There's no zombies around. We're at the police station. We entered the station expecting to see survivors, but it was empty. No bloodstains anywhere, or bodies. Then again, the station is huge. They will come out. We walked around the main hall, and there was a handgun on a bench. Finally! I sighed with easement. What? Phil just stares at me. I chucked his gun back to him. Why wouldn't I have two guns? I started to caress the gun. He raised an eyebrow and chuckled with confusion. If you're going to have sex with that gun, let me know now so I can go vomit. I don't even know. Don't question me, please. I laugh at him. I'm not going to have sex with Phil. It's been a while. He cuts me off. Too much info. Why am I... What? Okay. He covers his ears. Phil interrupted. La la la. Oh my God, why are we acting like kids? Can't hear you. He's so immature. I sigh and continued investigating the station. He follows me, still covering his ears. He looks so cute for some reason. I rolled my eyes. I'm fucking rolling my eyes. We opened a door that led to the main hallway. We followed the path until we saw a body. Phil removed his hands from his ears in disbelief. The body was missing his head. Oh my God, I said, covering my mouth. Oh my God. Try not to vomit. Phil examines his body. There is no way a zombie could have done this. He didn't sound happy about that. Why would you sound happy about that? Then what did? Before he could answer, something smashes through the window, making me scream, and he jumped. It disappears. What the fuck was that? He asked, looking scared. I opened my mouth, but couldn't say anything. Come on, let's head back. He wrapped his arm around me tightly, and we backtracked, extremely cautious. My heart was pounding so fast, so was Phil's. How did I know that? We made it to the main hall. We then started to hear horrible screeching noises. Phil, I think we should go now. He doesn't say anything, but nods in agreement. We quickly head out. Oh, wait. quickly head out, but something blocked our path. It had no skin, but textured muscle. It had no eyes, but its brain was visibly exposed. It had a long tongue. What's this enemy, guys? Hey, Swagger, I'm reading horrible fanfiction I wrote when I was 16. That's what we're doing. We are reading my terrible, cringy fanfiction. So, yeah, buckle up, guys. Grab some popcorn. We're not even done. I'm at page 6 out of 23. I was 16 when I wrote this, okay? But I'm good. I was good. I'm good. I'm good. Hey, Tiff. Hey, love. Fanfiction. You come into fanfiction. And, like, honestly, I'm gonna end stream when I finish this, okay? Like, obviously, you guys, you've been waiting for it. You guys have given, a lot of subs. Like, we have to do this. Okay, well, I don't even know. I didn't even write sex in this. You'll see. You guys will hear. You'll fucking hear. This is fucking terrible. Okay, so we just saw our liquor, okay? And if I'm missing any messages, I'm sorry. Obviously, you know, we're just kind of doing this. We were frozen. Our hearts were beating so fast. I couldn't stop shaking. The monster looked like it was ready to take a swipe at us with its huge, sharp claws. It hissed. Quick, run! Why don't you run? You don't run! Don't run! Okay, so quick run. Phil screamed. He pulled me by the arm and we began to sprint as fast as we could. There is no way a liquor would just mold. What? Maybe I didn't realize you could walk around a liquor at this point. I don't fucking know. Maybe I was going by movie standards. Yeah, let's just say that. Phil grabbed his gun and started shooting at it, but it kept running. We made it to a corridor, but it was dead end. A window was the difference between life and death. Quick jump through it. What? We broke through the window. Okay, no hesitation. I felt some pieces of glass cut my hands. Ugh. I fell into a ditch and remained there hoping it would step us out. So this is kind of me copying the stupid scene from the second movie where Alice like jumps down from the chute and she's in a bin and the Nemesis like fires a rocket but it doesn't kill her. I think I'm kind of like copying that but without the absurdity. I think that's my thought process here. You don't run from a liquor. You don't. Hey, Raven. Okay. But I hope everyone's having a great day. Official for being here. You guys are amazing. Okay, so blah blah blah. Hey, remain there hoping it would sniff us out. As if it wouldn't, a liquor. I know. Blind, but we were panting. It would hear us. What the fuck was that thing? Why would I ask that? Who the fuck knows? How's Phil? How's he gonna know? How's anyone gonna know? Phil stared at me. He knew I was scared. He pulled me to him and hugged me very tightly. Why are we hugging? I cried onto it. Why was I crying? Why? Am I being an emotional bitch? Why didn't we go to his Star's office? What are we doing? I don't know, he answered. He noticed the deep cuts on his hands. He wiped away the blood with the sleeve from his shirt. We're screwed, aren't we? We just fucking started, mate. I asked, already knowing the answer. Yeah, how are we screwed? The liquor doesn't even know where we are, apparently. That makes no sense. Hey, Buzz, I'm reading my story. I hate it. I hate it. I did, yes. We reached it. I'm not going to stream for another 6 hours, so I'll add like 6 hours to another stream later this week. Potentially, although I think this is going to take a while to read. Because I'm just adding like editor's notes and kind of adding context. And oh, I misspelled awesome. Oh my god. How did I misspell awesome? Guitar, like, yeah, Phil's protecting me, guys. For context, Phil is CM Punk, the professional wrestler slash bad UFC fighter, CM Punk. Okay, that's who young Cherry like practically had a crush on because I thought he was the hottest thing ever. Okay, Jonathan, our fiance, is Dean Ambrose from WWE, Jon Moxley, AEW. Okay, wrestling cross Resident Evil. That's what the story is for those that are like coming in. And, you know, just kind of maybe confused. A very lovely individual. Pete Demos. Hey, Trusty. Yeah, I used to love CM Punk. But okay, alright. So... Oops. Okay. We sat in fear. We were both still shaking. Phil had his arm wrapped around me. I felt his heart beating fast. I feared it would burst out of his chest. What? We were chased down by something. I couldn't wrap my head around why I was here and where did it come from until it dawned on me. Umbrella! Cool. I whispered loudly. Oh, Umbrella! Phil just looked at me. He didn't say anything. I thought to myself, why would Umbrella create this thing and why is it in the city? You okay, Cherry? He asked. He sounded worried. I came back to reality. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just scared, that's all. Not every day you get chased by a monster. He chuckles. Don't worry, I'm scared too. Sorry, I should reword it. But don't you worry, girly. I'm scared too. He held me tighter. God, we've known each other for like 5 hours. Why the fuck are we this intimate already? You want to find a way out of his city? Fuck yeah! I guess I responded. He laughed at that. He laughed at my response. I wish we suplex tyrants, but we don't. I can tell you that. Someone turn this up. I feel like the camera is like so out of focus right now. Oh, don't you worry, baby girl. Ew. Lost baby girl? Or whatever the fuck that guy says in that movie. Okay. We got up and started walking very cautiously and quietly away from the station. I kept hearing moans in the distance. Okay, again, zombies just moan. They don't grunt or snarl. It's just moans. Lots of moans. Illustrations? No, it doesn't. Hey, Sleepy. Okay, I really got shaky. Again, I'm a STARS member, right? I am a new STARS member. Definitely would have been trained. I'm a weak bitch. Phil noticed. He rubbed my shoulder gently. Why are we touching each other? A lot. I wonder why he was being so protective and comforting all of a sudden. Like he hasn't been the entire time, but alright. A zombie popped out from nowhere. How does a zombie pop out from nowhere? It makes no sense. I quickly shot her. A weird feeling rushed through my body. I shook it off. The zombie grabbed hold of my leg. I screamed and Phil stabbed in the head. I clunged. Oh, clunged. I probably should have said clunged. Onto his arm. Burying my face into his chest. This is why you aim for the head. I laughed sarcastically. But still continued to shake. You're really scared, aren't you? Why am I scared? That makes no fucking sense. I'm a police officer. I'm skilled. I don't know. Yeah, I just don't want to die. I wanted to die 5 hours ago. That makes no sense. I just accepted death. I don't understand. I've shown no signs of wanting, like, better than RE7. Yeah, I guess, yeah, it's like the zombie, right? Like, it just, okay. Yeah, I just don't want to die, especially by being eaten from these things. He chuckled. Don't you worry, girly. He doesn't say that. I'm just adding some Resident Evil flavor. I'll protect you and make sure you survive long enough to expose Umbrella. I promise. Bruh, where's the actual proof? We have no fucking proof. It's his word against the fucking company at this point. Whatever. He sounded truthful, but I have my doubts. What? Yeah, right, I said. He sighs. Cherry. Before you finish his sentence, I saw some huge thing walking in the distance. He had a huge axe. I tried to scream, but Phil covered my mouth and hid behind a truck. Why would I scream? It's like I'm some stupid damn zone distress. Fucking. I would rewrite this and make her a fucking strong fucking woman who doesn't need this fucking guy. He needs her, if anything. I don't fucking know. We stood in fear as we watched him walk past us. He was still covering my mouth. When we noticed he was gone, we got up and kept walking. I kept looking back for our own safety. Phil, what were you going to say before I saw a thing? Again, like, we just saw a big thing and we're just like not even bothered by it. Yeah, we know each other for like 4 hours at this point or something. I don't even know how much time has gone by. It's again, for context. I wrote this like 10 years ago. 10 years ago, 15 to 16-year-old Cherry, okay? Year 10, grade 10, Cherry, 10th grade Cherry. Yeah, okay. That Braid and Key can provide context for those that are just coming in. Yes, I kept looking back for my own safety. Phil, what were you going to say before we saw that thing? I whispered. Okay, Phil, what were you going to say before I saw that thing? It's not important. Yes, it is. What is important is that we leave this fucking city. Why didn't we just leave to begin with? I laughed. Why am I laughing? Why am I fucking laughing at everything, eh? As we were walking, we heard loud thumping sounds. We turned around to see it was that axeman. Shit, run! How did he find us? We ran as fast as we could, but this thing was pretty fast. I kept shooting his legs to no prevail. It clearly made him angrier. I noticed a tank that was leaking fuel. Try and guess what movie that's from. Phil, shoot the gas tank. We quickly shot at it and exploded in the monster's face. We were both panting. Again, that just kind of ended very anticlimactically. Thankfully, that thing wasn't moving. You okay, Cherry? Yeah, I'm fine. Let's keep moving. Again, we don't really care. You know, we just killed a giant monster. No big deal. Kept looking back just in case that thing got up to throw that axe at us. We must have killed him or incapacitated him. Phil sighed with delight. How do you sigh with delight? Cherry, look, a surplus shop. I guess I can't just say a gun shop for some reason. He sounded happy. Fucking finally, I stated. Phil laughs. Come on, let's go. Let's get us some firepower and some explosives. He winks at me. That would be awesome. He sighed with delight. How do you like that, maybe? I don't even know. Yeah. No, it would have been it's after RE6. It's fucking after RE6. It was 2013. I wrote this in 2013. But yeah, how are we feeling so far? I'm confused so fucking. I don't even know. I don't know, man. I don't fucking know. It's just terrible. Okay, alright. 47s, magnums, shotguns, grenades. I'm in heaven. Phil laughs at my statement. I must sound like a little girl in a toy store. You're a fucking little girl. Calm down, Cherry. We'll take what we need. Why can't we take everything? I always hate that in movies when they take like one thing and not like the entire fucking shop. I frowned. Why would I frown? I'm a grown woman. Why can't I just grab everything? Who the fuck cares? Ugh. Which is everything. We'll need all of us. We would be unstoppable killing machines. Where is this coming from? No one will mess with the badass motherfuckers with guns. Phil chuckled and smiled. He has a cute smile. Haha, okay. You're carrying them, though. The last thing I need is a broken back or arms. Remember, he has a concussion that's just undiagnosed because I just never mentioned it again. Remember, he smacked his head against the ground in, like, chapter 1. Remember? But, no, his head's fine. His head's fine. The last thing I need is a broken back or arms because you are a gun nut. How am I a gun nut if I have no guns? That doesn't make any fucking sense. I'm an explosions enthusiast, apparently. Why is this so inconsistent? I gave him a stare of pure evil. Hey, little cherry berry. Pure evil. What's a stare of pure evil? That doesn't make sense. He just laughs. Suddenly, the power goes off. I uttered quietly. Damn it, we really needed that to happen to us. You love using sarcasm, don't you? Yep. I blushed. She noticed and laughed. You love blushing, don't you? Why are we blushing? Oh, shut up, Philip. I called him Philip. Ooh, that's when you know it's spicy. Lawson pulls a serious face. No one calls me Philip. I laugh. Sorry, Philip. I promise I won't do it again, Philip. Oh my fucking god. I said we're popping a PR, so Philip. Okay. Tries to stay serious, but bursts out laughing. Dude, it's no power. Why are we fucking acting like kids, man? You're just begging for an ass whooping. Why? Why are we talking like this? Maybe I winked. Oh my god. Remember our partners died like 5 hours ago? Yeah? Well, it looks like I'm going to have to then. He winks. He starts walking up to me. I doubt he would really kick my ass. He tried to stay serious, but didn't get burst out laughing and said, I can't do it. I don't want to hurt you. He keeps laughing. I think he had a tear in his eye from laughing too much. Guys, it's fucking zombies outside. What the fuck are we doing? I was bluffing. I was bluffing, but you know what? I'm getting confused. Does he like? No, he doesn't. Phil slowly walks up to me. His face softened. He stopped when he was a few inches away from my lips. Ugh! He looked into my eyes for a while, then placed his hand softly on my cheek. What is this shit? I don't know anything. Placed his hand softly on my cheek and proceeded to kiss me until someone kicks the door open. Oh, thank fucking God, eh? This stopped him in his tracks. This was a woman. She wasn't infected. She had short black hair, was wearing a miniskirt and a tube top. Here, see who this is. Who was that in this situation? Who are you? She said as she approaches us. She had a handgun in her hand. I'm Phil. She's Cherry. We are victims of this assault from Umbrella. Yes. This woman widened her eyes when he said umbrella. Umbrella, huh? I'm guessing you already know that they caused this. We both nodded. Well, I'm guessing you know their plans. We both stared at each other in confusion. What plans? They're going to blow up the city at dawn, she answered. Phil and I looked at each other with disgust and fear. I'm sorry, who are you? I asked. Jill Valentine. Dun dun dun. That was very obvious. This movie's how to incorporate some like other people here and there. But yeah. I hate this. I fucking hate this so much. My camera is like going all over the place. I know I'm moving a lot because I'm just like so embarrassed right now. Okay. 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 I need air. I'm dying. Page 7. Oh my god, okay. They plan to completely sanitize Raccoon City. Movie quote there. Completely sanitized. And it's still punk. Sadly, no. I probably would have made it better, to be honest with you. What exactly do you mean by sanitized? This is literally quote in the fucking movie. Are they gonna blow up the city? I asked. Yep, with a missile. Oh my god. It's going to destroy everything, leaving no evidence of Umbrella's involvement. You know shit. Joel rolled his eyes in disgust. That is bullshit. There's no fucking way they're gonna get away with that. It'll be all over the fucking news. That is literally in the fucking movie. That Peyton guy says that exact same line. I hate that so much. Ugh. Bill snapped. I placed my hand on his shoulder and rubbed it softly. Yeah, just
my
like, yeah.
God.
Yep. Yeah, plagiarism, honestly. Honestly. I changed some wording. A little bit, but yeah. I saw a small smile, and his face softened. Right now, we need to get out of the city, Jill stated. We stood up, then we should hurry. We quickly left the store and made our way out of the city. Pretty sure what it is made our way towards the outer ends of the city or something. We didn't leave the city. I don't know why I worded it that way. Shouldn't we drive? Phil asked. Why would we drive to begin with? No, bring attention to us. Believe me, it's the last thing we need. Jill seems to know everything. How does she know everything? I know it's Jill Valentine, but how the fuck does she know everything? So Jill, who exactly are you? I asked out of curiosity. I'm a member of STARS Alpha Team. I cut her off. So am I. How do you not know her? That makes. I guess it's meant to be like the rookie cop, like the Leon thing. Like literally my first day, so it's kind of like the Leon thing, but I just don't know anyone. I don't know my employees. Yeah, this is gonna go past 24 minutes. Honestly, I'm okay with that. I don't mind fucking reading this bullshit for like an hour. Or we're gonna do it as end stream at 24 hours. We'll see. Today hasn't been my first day, but all this shit happened. So yeah. She laughs. Why would you laugh at that?
God.
Where was it? I noticed Phil rolled his eyes. How do I notice that shit? Must not like the potential girl talk I'm having. What? And that makes no sense. Where is it? What the fuck else my track? But I noticed he grabbed my hand and held it tight. I said at our intertwining hands for a long period of time. I stared at our hands, okay, for some fucking reason. Shit, I wasn't paying attention to what Jill was saying. So here I am. I just smiled at her, pretending I heard everything she was saying. I'm a bitch. I'm a fucking bitch. We kept walking until we heard loud footsteps in the distance. Phil grabbed my hand and we were already grabbing hands. What the hell? And Jill put out her gun and then saw something approaching us. He looked massive. I believe he was holding a minigun. Oh god, I'm going to die. Fucking fantastic. Guys, hide, Jill whispered. We hid inside a building. We hid behind a counter. I was on the end and watched this thing walk past. He wasn't human. I mean, he kind of is. Because the umbrella created this thing. Just as he passed, he yelled, "Stores." He yelled, "Stores, guys." Phil wrapped his arm around my waist. Why does he keep touching me? Why do we keep touching each other? Why did he say that? Is he hunting down stars? That's a very good assumption that I made. Maybe he just likes to star gazing. Is he hunting down stars? I do not want to know. I saw Jill's face. She looked scared. She must be thinking the same thing. Cherry, Jill whispered. Yeah? He's after us. We must hurry. I don't think I ever explained Nemesis, honestly. Irv nodded and quietly got up. Then all of a sudden, the monster came out of nowhere. Why do I like that? Why am I writing shit like that? Like, it's all quiet and bam! Out of nowhere. For a big guy, he sure can run fast. Our path was blocked. Shit, Phil said. Jill started shooting at this thing. I and Phil did the same. The monster roared. Roar. I don't know. It really hurt my ears. Ow, my ears. Jill started wait, no. I noticed a small corner and motioned for us to run there. Jill led and Phil ran behind me. We slowly walked through it and fell into a huge ditch. Why are there so many ditches? We lay there flat and completely still. We were panting like crazy. Why are we always in a ditch panting like crazy? I don't get it. Phil was sweating like crazy. Why am I noticing this? Jill seemed calm, but scared. How could you be calm? How can you be so calm? I whispered so softly. This isn't the first time I've seen him. Phil gasped. How the fuck did you survive the first time? He asked. The same question was running through my head. Pure luck. Alright, Jill. Phil chuckled. You know, luck. Oh my god. You know, luck is for losers. That was CM Punk's quote.
God.
He used to always say, luck is for losers. Okay, alright. Phil added. Jill sighed. I know. I quietly laughed. I don't know. Okay, I'm going to check if the coast is clear. If it isn't, then I'll run and you two escape. What about you? I asked. Don't worry, I'll be fine. Just make sure you both escape and take down Umbrella. Why does everyone have to sacrifice themselves? I would attempt to plead, but she'll be okay, I think. Okay, see you soon. Jill nods and gets up, and eventually she is gone. I and Phil remain in opposition. We didn't hear anything. Do you think she'll make it? Phil asked. I sighed. I hope so. Then we hear screaming. It was Jill. I jumped out of a ditch and Phil followed and quickly grabbed me. Phil, let me. He covers my mouth, pulls me back. I try to fight. He has a tight grip on me. We have to escape, Cherry. She'll be fine. Oh, we have to escape, Cherry. She'll be fine. He whispered into my ear. His warm breath felt so intoxicating. 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 Well, let's notice the music stopped like looping, didn't it? 1 second. Oh no, I can't even hear it. I don't know. Okay. He released me and faced me towards him. She'll be fine. I smiled. He placed his hand on my waist and he pulled me against his warm body. I didn't know why he was hugging me, but it was comforting. Why aren't we just fucking right now? We're clearly... Ugh. Okay. He sighed. What's wrong? See food away. It's nothing. We should go. I smiled and then we cautiously left. I looked around. Jill and the monster are gone. Hope she's okay. Oh yeah, we never see Jill ever again, by the way. I think it's meant to be a kind of open-ended, but I think maybe I killed Jill. I'm not sure. Yeah, I want to go back in time and erase this, honestly. It's getting terrible. This is fucking terrible. I hate it. I'm only on page 8. This is probably going to be a fucking 30-hour stream at this point. This is actually taking forever to read. Found wide awake though, so you're welcome. Okay. Okay. I'm hoping Jill is alright and knows what she is doing. I hope she escapes. Phil and I haven't encountered that monster yet. I'm hoping we don't. That thing was scarier than the thing with the tongue we encountered at the police station. Yeah, no shit. It's more intimidating than that Axeman. We are walking through a dark alleyway, probably not the smartest thing, but better than being invisible and vulnerable to monsters. Phil grabs my hand as he sees a zombie sprinting extremely fast towards us. How do I not see that? He doesn't hesitate and shoots in the head. I grinned and then walked over to the carcass, and it didn't look like an ordinary zombie. It was crimson red, which had white, sharp claws. Okay. The characteristics were obviously the ability to sprint and his ability to cause more damage. How do I know he can cause more damage? How do you even see him do damage? That's a heavy fucking assumption, man. I hope we don't see this thing again. I'm running out of ammo, Phil stated. I smiled for some fucking reason. I still have some. Here, you can have it. I held out my gun. He shakes his head. No, your safety is more important than mine. Then fucking sacrifice yourself, bitch. He pushes the gun against my chest. I sighed. Your loss, I guess. He laughs. Why are we laughing so much? He wraps his arm around my shoulder and we continue walking, I guess. I suddenly heard screaming coming from the distance. Phil ran towards where it came from. I followed him. We see some survivors running from zombies. We ran towards them and shot the zombies in the skull. Young survivors looked shocked and grateful. Thank you so much, the young man said. I smiled. It was nothing, Phil stated. My name is Zach, and this is Brad. Okay. Zach, Ryder, Brad, Vickers. Okay. I sighed and noticed some creatures are running towards us. Guys, look out, I yelled. What? Brad turned around and got his neck bitten, as you do, straight away. He screamed in pain. No, Zach yelled. He attempted to fight off the zombies, but got his arm bitten off. Bitten right off. What can I tell you? I froze in my position as the zombies mutated into those crimsons. They charged at us. Phil shoots one of them in the head, whilst the other one is sprinting towards me. Phil pushed me out of the way and got tackled to the ground. Phil! I screeched. The zombie was inches away from biting his neck. I quickly grabbed my gun and shot it in the head. Phil grunted. I was shaking. I've never saved someone's life before. I'm a police officer! What? How have I not saved someone's life before? I'll shoot someone in the head, that's probably fair. Phil was shocked that I actually got it in the head. He pushed the body off of him and stared at me, started laughing for some reason, took a glance at the guys whose bodies were completely covered in blood. Okay, the two people we just met are literally dead. Just dead, okay? They are dead. They are dead. Bodies were completely covered in blood. I gagged. You know, if you had given me that gun earlier, we both would be dead now. I laughed. Yeah, I guess you could be right about that. He gets up and slowly approaches. Again, there are two dead people right next to us. He gets up and slowly approaches me. He looks into my eyes. He then places his soft, warm hand on my face. He leans in, and just before he attempts to kiss me again, we heard a woman screaming. Phil stopped. We should check that out. I mean, if you want to. I sighed. We should go. We ran to where the screaming was coming from. All we saw was a lot of blood and guts hanging from the walls. What? I covered my mouth and tried not to vomit. Phil pulled me back. I'm going to investigate. You stay here and cover me, he demanded. No, don't. It's suicide. He sighed. Don't worry about me. I'll be fine. But he pecked me on the lips, probably to shut me up. I pulled him closer to me, but he pulled away smiling. I blushed. Fine, just promise you'll come back. Again, two people just got bloody murdered right in front of us. No empathy. Straight to fucking kissing, okay? No empathy, okay? No. We just don't give a fuck about Zach and Brad. No shit's given. He blushes and leaves. I watched him walk away, so I couldn't see him anymore. Why are we separated? I'm a fucking cop! Why can't I help? I had my gun ready for just in case. My heart is beating fast. I sat there thinking about that kiss. It might have been for a second, but what does that mean? What does it mean, guys? What does this kiss mean? Sound off in the does he have feelings for me? No, I doubt it. But he's concerned about my safety. Because, you kiss someone because you're concerned about their safety, right? Yeah. I eventually heard footsteps coming towards me. Run! Phil screamed. I got up and saw a huge monster chasing. I quickly ran with Phil. This thing was pretty ugly. He looked like an ogre, but much uglier. He started throwing cars at us.
Oh my God.
We merely dodged them. What the fuck is that thing? I yelled. Just keep running. Why do I keep questioning? Just keep running, he yelled back. We found an opening to the sewers. We quickly climbed down and watched as this monster attempted to get us. But with his size, he couldn't. Can't just jump on the ground and break the road. I laughed in my mind. Why am I laughing in my mind? He eventually gave up and walked away in defeat. That thing is called El Gigante. I raised my eyebrow. El Gigante? That's Spanish, isn't it? Yeah, Umbrella's a secret facility located at a rural area in Spain. Fun fact. Like here, they were conducting experiments on everything. Why is it called El Gigante? Why is it in America? That makes no fucking sense. How can you teleport that thing without anyone noticing? Oh. Yeah. Conduct experiments on everything, and I guess they made that thing. They must have brought it over here. I don't know why, though. Seems legit, I guess. Seems legit. Oh, hey, Jazza. Seems legit. Thank you for welcome in. He laughs. Come on. We don't have much time. We started our journey beneath the city. This definitely wasn't a good idea. Seems legit. 10 minutes. Oh, this takes 10 minutes left. Oh my god. I'm wide awake. I'm finishing the story. I hate it so much. But hi everyone. How's everyone going? Hi. I don't know what young Cherry was thinking, Doomslay. I don't fucking know. I don't know. Okay. 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 Yeah, I've already randomized Zara too. I don't even know. I just thought it was the scariest, like, monsters at that point. Like, scariest in Resident Evil. And just fucking added to this shit, but it gets worse. It gets so worse. Yeah. Yeah. But hi, Jazza. Hello. Well, a remake of this. Fucking never. The gay writer is actually like, he's editing it. So I guess, I mean, if he wants to fucking share it, he can, but I can't. I can't, man. I mean, I'm not gonna, yeah, like, I'm not gonna do 6 more hours, but this story, I'm at page 9 out of 23. This might be a fucking 6-hour thing, honestly. I'm wide awake now. I'm, like, so fucking awake. So, I'm gonna stream until this is over. Okay? So, yeah, you all came in at the best time. But for context, I'm a Resident Evil streamer. I wrote cringy fanfiction. This is what we're reading, okay? You don't see what needs change. Stop. Okay. It'll be morning soon, which means Raccoon City will be completely decimated. We are running out of time. Why aren't we out of the city by now? We'll be out by now. But we kept encountering dreadful monsters and zombies. I guess I wanted to gloss over that. We would kill most of them, but by doing that, we ran out of ammo. Where is our knives? Phil? Yeah? That kiss earlier. He chuckled. What was that about? It was a heat of the moment. The heat of a moment. I smiled, and to shut you up, I playfully slapped him on the shoulder. Very nice, Phil. He chuckled, whilst rubbing his shoulder. I started to feel uneasy. The smell of sewage started to annoy me. It's annoying me now. But I noticed, are you okay? He asked, sounding concerned. I nodded, I'm fine. Can we please find a way out of this shithole? Why are we still here? Why are we still suffering? He laughed. Sure thing. I smiled and we resumed our pursuit to finding a way out. Yeah, that's how I feel. However, the sewer had a lot of turns. It was like we were in a maze. We weren't sure where we were going at all. I don't think this was based on the RE2 original sewer. I think it was just a random sewer system. Maybe the movie. It's probably in the movie. We weren't sure where we were going at all till we found a door.
That was great.
Totally. Shut the fuck up. No. No. Okay. So we found a door. Should we go through? I asked. Oh no, not at all. Honestly, why not? Get your trigger finger ready, just in case. I nodded and did just that. We slowly approached the brown wooden door, and Phil very cautiously turned the knob and forced the door open. Why was she cautious? He took a deep breath. Ready? Let's do this. I smiled, and we walked in. Nothing was here except for a control panel for a tram. Why would a tram be in here? Okay, it's Resident Evil 2 sewer. Phil asked, umbrella? I guessed. I went over to the control panel and activated the tram. Guess the key's just there, as you do. Lights went on and we saw the yellow deserted tram in the distance. Yep, this is RE2. We should check it out. Maybe it'll lead us out of here. Good idea. Phil started walking over to it. I stopped when I heard a weird noise coming from above us. I ignored it and caught up to Phil. Again, Phil Brooks is CM Punk, the wrestler, for context. He opened the door and I went in. He shut it and went over to controls. Oh, fuck this part. Okay, I think I remember this part. Okay. Alright. Pulled the levers until the tram started to move. He sighed with relief. I don't know. Looks like we're gonna make it out. I smiled. About time. He grinned. I sat on the cold bench. Phil went back to the control room. I observed my surroundings. This tram had nothing special concealed in it. No weapons or first aid. Nothing of interest. I was unaware that Phil was watching me. He leaned against the wall, smiling wide towards me. I looked up and our eyes met. From out of nowhere, a huge claw swipes Phil's arm. He fell to the floor groaning. Can you kind of picture what movie this is from? Phil! I shrieked. I rushed over to him and wiped most of the blood away. But more came. Shit! I cursed. Put pressure on that, I demanded. I stood up and looked around. I grabbed both guns and waited, knowing it would strike again. I heard a horrible screeching noise coming from the roof. I ducked as parts of the wall flung across the room. I froze in horror at the presence of the beast that swiped Phil. It looked exactly like the monster we encountered back in the police station, only bigger. Do you remember what movie this is from? I quickly fired shots at its exposed head. It made a horrible screaming sound. Distracting me momentarily. I kept firing shot after shot, but the creature stuck its abnormally long tongue out and wrapped it around my neck. I struggled to break free. As the grip got tighter, I tried shooting at it, but a few shots missed. Why was I stabbing it? The second nemesis, just stab at it. found it extremely hard to breathe. It was crushing my esophagus. And the top of my spinal column. What the fuck? I'd be dead. Ugh. Pain shot through my body as my vision started to fade. I lost grip of the guns. Last thing I saw was a silver blade chopping the tongue off. Okay, I guess Virgil's in the story. It's not Virgil. It's not fucking Virgil. I don't even know. Okay, that's the end of that chapter. Yeah, super liquor. It's the end of the first movie where, you know, Matt gets clawed by the fucking liquor. He's like, I want him in a Nemesis program. That doesn't happen, I promise. I don't know how I wrote 23. There was more. I actually got rid of some shit. In one of the moments, how Phil had his hand over my mouth, there was like a thought in my character thinking like, would it be weird if I licked his hand? What the fuck? Who writes that? I had to delete that shit. That's fucking cringe. But that's all I can remember that I removed. Getting married out of destruction. No. Okay. Page 10. Page fucking 10. Phil managed to defeat the creature. How? Oh, by setting it on fire. Okay. How? How did we set it on fire? It burned to death on the tracks as the train picked up speed. Phil rushed over to me, trying to shake me awake. My face was pale and my neck was red. Okay, so I'm fucking dead then, right? Phil started to panic as I didn't wake up. No, wake up, he yelled. He grabbed my wrist and checked my pulse. It was beating, but not enough. Come on, please wake up, he said with a lot of pain in his voice. How do I know that if I'm like dead? That makes no fucking sense. Tears started falling down his eyes. Don't die on me, please, he begged. We've known each other for like, I think 6-7 hours at this point. So first like 8 on Leon, right? Barely know each other. I really enjoy being with you. I don't know. Maybe it's my thought process. He pulled me towards him, held me tight, opened my eyes, and started to cough. Phil freaked out at first, and he held me even tighter. Are you sick? Leon and Ada, maybe? He sighed with so much relief. He rubbed my back as I held my sore neck. I thought you were. I cut him off. I was passed out. I was fucking dead. I barely said. I was passed out. I barely said. My voice really hurt. My voice box on my neck. My voice really hurt. I know. I looked around and noticed the monster was gone. Don't worry, I set it on fire, he proudly announced. You're scratched. Why aren't you concerned about your scratch? Oh, never mind. Okay. I smiled and remembered his arm was scratched severely. Phil, we should fix your arm up. He looked at the huge scratch and chuckled. Yeah, I think you're right. Bruh. Bruh. Just bruh. That's all I can say. Bruh. The train finally stopped. Come on, he helped me up, and his arm around my waist as we walked off the tram and into a facility. I noticed a huge writing on the wall. The Hive. The Hive. I read aloud. We stumbled to one of Umbrella's underground laboratories. One of them, because, you know, I guess I just think there's a billion now. Oh, I hit 24 hours. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. Yay! I'm not tired. Fuck you guys. I'm not even tired anymore. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I am not tired. No, thank you for the subs. I appreciate it. But thank you. Are you guys fucking enjoying this shit? I'm not even halfway. It's taking like an hour to fucking read 10 pages, man. I might as well stream for 6 more hours at this point. Like, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. 2 for an hour and a half. I don't even know. No, go to bed, Raven. Go to bed. I appreciate you for being here. I really do. Have a good one. Catch you whenever you're here next. Oh, hey, Chris. No lurking. Embarrassment and caffeine. Yep. This is my cringy story that I wrote when I was 16 about wrestlers and Resident Evil and other shit. Okay, alright. Where am I up to? Hey, the hive. Yep. Umbrella Laboratory. Isn't that great? I swallowed in fear. How do you swallow in fear? If anything, I should have wrote I gulped. Right? I gulped. Even though that hurt my throat. I grabbed Phil's hand. Don't worry, I'll protect you. Shut the fuck up. He assured me. We slowly made our way to the entrance. Why don't we go to the lab when we are aware of it? I mean, there's still a lot. There's still a lot. This is page 10 out of 23. Yeah, good night, Raven. Have a good one. Yeah, no worries, Doomslayer. Good night. Good night, guys. Good night. If anyone wants to go, good night. Good night. I don't know if I'll make this be a fucking highlight, but if you want it, I'll do it. I'm not putting it on YouTube. Fuck that. But it could be on Twitch forever if you want. So I made our way to the entrance. I took a deep breath. I observed the settings. Should be surroundings. And it was huge and eerie. My heart was beating fast. My heart likes to beat fast, hey. This facility was starting to freak me out. I had a really bad feeling about this. We made our way through the hallway and eventually spotted an elevator and pursued it. We went in and pushed the button that leads to the bottom floor. Wow, we got to the bottom floor. Welcome in, give it a follow. Yeah, I did it, yeah. I'm just, reading my cringy fanfiction. It's taking forever. I'm not tired anymore. I'm like so like energetic from embarrassment, so yeah. But we did it. Yay. Yeah, let's just fucking keep going. Okay, so we're going to the bottom floor, going deeper into this facility that we just happened to stumble upon. So we went to the bottom floor. I wouldn't say fuck necessarily. You'll see. You'll hear what I mean. But yes, 24 hours, yay. Okay. Hopefully to find a way out or to die. Cherry. Yeah? He took a deep breath. I don't know what is down there, but whatever happens, I just want you to know that. Before he could finish his sentence, the elevator stopped and the lights went off. A weird siren went off. Phil, what's going on? I said, panicking. Oh, Phil, what's going on? There. He held me tight. Why are we holding each other tight? Hell if I know. He too was panicking. How could I tell his kept pushing buttons until something or someone spoke over the speaker. It's get out. You two shouldn't be in here. It startled us. It sounded like a young girl. You have to get out, she demanded. The elevator door was mysteriously opened. What appeared to be a way out. Phil, we should listen to her. Come on. I tried to walk out, but he stopped me, and he pulled me back towards him. Phil, let me go. He wouldn't release me. He had a really tight grip on me. That's the Red Queen, he yelled. She's setting us up. It's a trap. He then pushed a button on the elevator, and it took us down. I am shocked by his actions. Phil, what are you doing? I screamed. He ignored me. I implore you, the Red Queen said. Fuck you, Phil yelled. You're all going to die down here, the Red Queen stated. Then the speaker shut off. My heart sank. I actually believed her. Phil, why are you doing this? I snapped. He finally releases me. She killed my fucking sister, and she caused all of this, remember? She won't get away with it. How does he know? Why are we here then? Makes no fucking sense. She won't get away with it. I won't stop until Umbrella pays for what they have done, even if it kills me. Phil, didn't you just hear that? Don't you remember all those creatures we encountered? She's probably going to send more of them to kill us. Why did you not listen to her? There are other ways and other opportunities to get your revenge. I started to choke up, apparently. Why are you dragging me down here, Phil? You don't need me to help you. He sighed because I... Oh, fucking Christ. Oh, my God. I can't fucking read that. Oh, my God. Okay. Because I really cut him off. You... What? You want someone to watch your back? Isn't that it? You want me to risk my life protecting you? I understand you have personal vendetta against Umbrella. I do too. But I'm not willing to risk my life. I was fucking willing like an hour ago, but okay. Especially right now. So, why, Phil? Why are you dragging me with you? Because I love you. 6 hours into us knowing each other. I love you. Phil Brooks loves me. Yay! Oh my god. I hate this so much. Oh my god. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Yeah, it's page 9. Yep. Yep. Yep.
You're pitiful.
Yep. Okay. Because I love you, he yelled. My jaw dropped. It felt like everything froze. My heart was beating rapidly. You what? I said softly. Okay, we might as well have been cooking. I swear. I love you, Jerry. I didn't want you to go because I knew you wouldn't survive. Oh, what the fuck, you cunt. I know how bad it sounds, but like you stated, as creatures can kill us, but you by yourself. I'm a member of STARS! What the fuck? That's so, oh my god. He started to choke up and tear up. I don't want to see you as a lifeless being walking around without a soul. It would kill me to see you as like, you saw your fucking girlfriend like that 6 hours ago. You are the reason I'm still alive. Bro, that's not even true. You are the reason I am still fighting for survival. And you are going to be the reason Umbrella goes down. Not tomorrow. Not in a few months. Tonight. The elevator finally stopped. But we didn't move. My body wouldn't allow me to move. My vision started to blur again. My head started to spin. My head started spinning. I couldn't breathe properly. Jerry? Phil asked, sounding concerned. Before I knew it, I collapsed in his arms. Oh no, I couldn't handle it, guys. It's terrible. I fucking hate it so much. I hate it. 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 Oh my god, I can't read the next chapter. Oh my god. I haven't been acting like a STARS member. It makes no sense. Did I predicted Leon's incompetence from the fucking movie like 10 years before? Fucking. They must have read my fucking story. Yay. I can't read that shit. No, get into the worst part. Okay. Okay, alright. I woke up in a small room. I had a lot of medical equipment and supplies. Must be a first aid room. Or something else. I attempted to get up, but I was slowly and softly pushed back down by Bill. He had pain and sorrow in his eyes. Why? Oh, he poured his heart out to me and I just collapsed. I wonder what is going through his mind. Oh, my candle ran out. I think. I wonder what is going through his mind. What happened? I asked, while placing my hand on my forehead. My back and my neck hurt so much. Phil placed his warm hand on the back of my head, stroking my head softly. You collapsed. I noticed the scratch had been bleeding again. How did we not notice that? Oh my god, Phil. I again attempted to get up, but he wouldn't allow me to. Don't worry about me. Accidentally reopened it in the corner or something. Oh, his arm, remember? Big claws. Just like this, like in the movie. 3 big claw scratches that, you know, infected Matt like straight away, but yeah, feels good. Feels good. Don't worry about me. Accidentally. Oh, yep, reopened in the corner. Okay. He sighs. Cherry, I want you to go without me, he said as he was tearing. Emotional damage, man. I was confused. Why? I asked, sounding pissed, but really confused. I've been keeping something from you, and I cut him off. What? What are you talking about? My sister told me that one bite, one scratch from these creatures is sufficient. I will become one of them. It's only a matter of time before I become one and kill. He stopped and tears came pouring down. Not just his, but mine. No, Phil. You will make it out. We will find a cure. You're going to make it, I said, pleading to him. I can't, Cherry. It's already too late. I cut him off. Oh my god, oh my god. No, Phil, you can't do this to me. Please, you can make it out. It's not too late. Please. I continued pleading to him. Cherry, I love you too. We love each other, guys. Our partners died, like, I don't know, 6 hours ago. I had a fiance that I was going to marry on the Tuesday, right? I was going to marry him on the Tuesday. Remember at the beginning, I couldn't live without him. I was like, oh my god, like, the thought of not being with him is just, like, torture. Oh no, he's a zombie. I'm going to let him eat me. Oh no, what's this guy that shot my dead fiance? Oh wow, he's hot. 4 arrows, exactly! Fucking poor guy. Just gets fucking shafted because I don't. They have no morals. There's no morals. There's no empathy. I don't even know. Hormones, I mean, it's fucking something. No, I can't be dumb. Don't mind me. I don't even know. Yeah, seems legit, yeah. It gets worse. It gets worse. Fuck up, Jack. Yeah, be weak, you get strong man protecting you. Yep. Even though, again, I'm a member of stars, as Jill says, okay? I'm a member of stars. You gonna follow Pokemon? Yeah, we're approaching the halfway point, yes. Okay. This is where it gets bad, alright? So, I love you too. His jaw dropped slightly. You do? A reassuring smile crept up on my face. Yes, Phil. More tears came running down from my eyes. I feel protected when I'm with you. I have never felt that way with anyone, not even... I stopped. I shouldn't compare them, even though that's exactly what I'm doing. Phil, I can't live without you. Fuck off. I won't live without you. I just fucking met you. I won't be leaving without you. He's not cold yet, exactly. I don't understand. I cried into his chest. He sighs heavily. We only have 1 hour left until the transformation is irreversible. How the fuck does he know that? If we can't find an antivirus before then I won't have control of my actions. He wiped my tears away. Then let's go find it, I said, trying to sound cheery. He lifted me up and we left the room. We were greeted by 3 zombies. They were naked for some reason. You know, naked zombies in a lab. Big trope in Resident Evil. I screamed. Phil quickly shot them in the head. He grabbed... Why are we shooting? Why aren't we stabbing? I don't understand. He grabbed my hand and we ran towards the double doors. This room was different. It looked like a huge control room with wires hanging from the ceiling. We ran to the next room, which was the surveillance room. I ran towards the television screens. We saw the room that had the antivirus. Okay, so this must be the monitor room from 2 original, I'm going to assume. So the antivirus was unceremoniously surrounded by zombies. We both sighed. How many bullets do you have left? I asked. Phil checked his gun. He cursed under his breath. 5. What about you? I checked my gun. Not magazine or anything. I just checked my gun. 9. And judging by the footage, there are at least 20 or more zombies. Why can't we fucking stab them? There's a knife. Where's my knife? Where's my trusting knife that Jonathan, that my amazing fiance that died 6 hours ago that I love so much that I now love and never made? Where's my knife from him? Is it stuck in someone's head? I know I threw it at someone. Did I just not retrieve it like a dickhead? I'm trying. Oh god, okay. Hey. Wait a minute. I searched in my pockets and found some explosives. Remember, I'm the explosives person. Yay! Explosives that I had in my pocket the entire time. What was that? Nemesis was chasing us? You know? Axeman? You know, whatever. Fucking El Gigante? Now, what's that? 20 zombies in a small room? Explosives! You know, makes sense, right? No, apparently I'm an explosives expert. Apparently. Okay. Alright, where are we? Okay, found some explosives. Phil grinned. Ready to blow shit up? He asks. Fuck yeah! We ran towards the lab. Phil shoots. Why would we shoot the zombies if we have the explosives? The 14 bullets while I set up explosives. That's kinda redundant. It was pretty easy to do. That was pretty easy to do. It's set. Run! I yelled. We got away from the area. Why would we blow up the room with the antiviruses? Right where the antivirus is. Why would we blow up zombies in the room where the antivirus is? Does that not blow up the antivirus? It makes no sense. What? That antivirus is gone. Excuse me? Granted, I don't describe what kind of explosives, to be fair, but it's a 16-year-old cherry. My idea of explosives is maybe a C4 thing that they use in RE6, that fin guy that, you know, you have to keep covering him. Maybe that's my fucking plot armor. Okay. We got away from the area, and boom goes the dynamite. The zombies' organs went flying across the hallway. This brought a crazed smile on my... What? A crazed smile on my face. Come on, let's go. We went to the lab, and there were 5 serums of the antivirus. That doesn't make sense. Sitting on a table, by the way. Sitting on a table. Completely exposed, you know, could have blown up. Yesterday, what you been playing? What have you playing? What? Okay. Okay, thank God, I said with relief. Give it to me, Phil requested. I picked up one and injected a virus into his arm, even though it wasn't given to me. I still felt uneasy. Oh, okay. Still felt uneasy and wanted to pass out. You okay? He asked. Yeah, I just don't like needles. He smirked. Well, let's hope you don't get infected then. I smiled. Yeah, wait. I really don't want to get infected. He chuckled. I promise I won't allow that to happen. Okay, we're done here. He smiled. Thank you so much. For what? For everything. For never giving up on me. For wanting to risk your life to save mine. Oh my god. I can't. Okay. Okay, alright. Okay, let's play nice. Well, thank you. Ominous. Yeah, I'm just reading a story right now. It's fucking shit. It's fucking shit. So I'm sorry if I'm missing messages. I'm just fucking preoccupied. It's like such a likable main character. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, zombies. It's interesting, right? But again, it's not real, so it's like, who cares? We're at the part, Brayden. We are at the part. Okay. Thank you so much for everything, for never giving up on me, for wanting to risk your life to save mine. He was cut off by me crushing my lips onto his. He was shocked at first, but quickly kissed back. He wrapped his arm around my waist and pulled me closer. I wrapped my arms around his neck. I guess, choking him. Phil picked me up and I wrapped my legs around his waist. He hit my back against the wall, his hands running through my hair. I moaned softly as his lips traveled along my neck. Oh my god, again, 16-year-old virgin cherry, okay? 16-year-old virgin cherry. Alright. I shivered slightly as his hand ran up my thigh roaming my bare skin. Even though I was wearing stockings, apparently, but I guess we just forgot about the stockings. He found a zipper and slowly unzipped my dress. He pulled it off, exposing my almost naked body. His eyes slowly looked over my body until he met mine. I saw the passion and desire in his eyes. Shut the fuck up. He wanted me and I wanted him. Ugh. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it, I hate it.
What are you doing in my swamp?
Oh my god, thank you for the biddies.
What?
I hate this, I fucking hate this. Oh hey Austin. Oh my god. Yes guys, hello, hi. Hi, hello. Hi, okay. My favorite Ari is Code Veronica. I love Code Veronica. It's my favorite. We love Code Veronica, guys, yeah? We love Code Veronica. It's the best game ever. We're page 12, man. We're page fucking 12. 1 second. Okay, alright. My favorite wrestler, again, I don't watch it anymore, but if I had to say someone, Triple H. No, it's not about Steve, it's about wrestler CM Punk, if you've heard of him. Didn't know how'd you go? Wait. I would be so fucking embarrassed. I would be so fucking embarrassed. Man. Honestly, this isn't, like, it's not smut. Like, it's just, like, this, what's about to happen here is, that's it. Like, that's it, because I didn't know how to write sex. It's going to be very evident in a second. Just let me, kind of just calm down for a second, okay? Alright. Okay. Let's just calm down. Let's just all take a deep breath. Let's just take a deep breath. If anyone just coming in, this is fan fiction that I wrote when I was 15, 16 years old. And the reason I'm reading this is because we hit our sub goal, as you can see. And I've been teasing this for weeks now. So, yeah, we've hit 24 hours. I'm wide awake. It's 12:10 p.m. I've been awake for like 30 hours or something. I am tired. Kind of, but not really. Okay? Okay. Okay. Alright. Okay. Okay, so Fiber Queen, sorry. You'll recognize this quote if you're still here. I'm not doing a 48-hour stream. Oh my god. For 1,000 subs, go on. Kidding. Okay. Okay. So we're processed? Yep. We know what's about to happen. I can't. I know, I'm all over the place, Jack. That's cool, Ominous. That's cool. I was very young. Well, not very young. I was a baby when Ari came out. Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I mean, I don't know. It could be a long one. Wait, what'd you say? I mean, I have other stories. I just haven't proofread them, so I don't know if, like, they're actually good. And then this is the only Resident Evil one. There was a sequel, but I barely wrote it. I will confirm that. Okay. Okay, alright. Okay. No more stalling. Okay. I don't want to write anymore. I mean, like, I stopped. I just want to stream. I proofread it. Like, I forgot what happens for the most part, but I had to proofread it just to be, like, because I had to change stuff. Like, my real name was in this, for example. Like, I know a lot of you know my real name, but I just didn't want to just be in it. So I just changed everything to Cherry and just tweaked some stuff. I called Jonathan Dean Ambrose Dean in this when, like, that's not even his real name. Oh, is it bugging out? I hope not. I'm not dropping frames or anything. There's no fanfiction author. No. Okay, alright. 80 like a second theme. So, yeah. Monstrous. I like it. Fanfiction Fridays. Never. Okay. I moaned softly as Phil's sweating body was in sync with mine. Sweat was covering my face, and his lips traveling along my jawline, meeting my lips again. I pulled my head back. What's wrong? He asked, while panting. What's wrong? I don't know. I smiled. I'm exhausted, I announced. He laughed and let me go. We both put our clothes back on. That's sex, ladies and gentlemen. We just kiss, pant a lot, sweat a lot, and just stop. We just stop. Okay? That's it. That's it. Okay. That's it. All right. Okay. Remember that. Okay? Alright. Well, there's no indication of dick inside, okay? There is no indication of that, okay? I don't know. Okay. Both put our clothes back on whilst grinning at each other. I wiped the sweat from my face and took a deep breath. Phil gave me a cute smile. What are you thinking about? He asked. Then he pulled me towards him and pressed his lips to mine. However, we were cut off by an alarm going off. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. This kept repeating. Oh shit, are you serious? I grabbed the serums just in case. And we ran out. Phil, there should be a train or something. It's not clean, right? Cleaning out the sex, it just doesn't matter, right? There should be a train or something on the second floor. Why didn't we go there to begin with? We ran to the elevator. Phil pushed 2F, second floor. The doors closed. 5 minutes until detonation. The computerized voice said. I yelped. We're not going to make it, Phil. I said, panicking and shaking, and Phil pulled me towards him and hugged me tightly. We will survive, Cherry. Oh, we will survive, Cherry. He whispered into my ear. The door opened, and Phil was right. There were some trains here. Quick, in here. We ran to the first one we saw. We entered it, and Phil ran into the front of a train and started it. Okay, we're good to go. The train started moving. A sigh of relief. He came out and sat next to me. It's finally over, I stated. He smiles. About time, I laughed. So, what do you want to do now? He asked. He then leaned into me and kissed my lips. He held his arms around my waist. His body got closer to mine. He placed his hand on the back of my neck. Our kiss was getting intense until we heard a loud noise coming from on the roof of the train. It almost ripped the roof off. Oh, it ripped the roof off and jumped into the train. So it was standing right in front of us. This creature resembled a human, but had a huge hand that had sharp claws. He was huge. His heart was exposed. Okay, I'm going to assume Mr. X? Or RE1 Tyrant? He then raised his arm. We both dodged his deadly swipe. We didn't have any ammo, only knives. Where were these knives before? What? No, we're not reading porn. No, this is not porn. This is not porn, okay? Alright, this is just a story. It's just a story that Stupid Cherry wrote. Okay? Okay? It's okay? Okay? Where am I up to? Okay, so knives. We have knives apparently that we didn't have before. We just wasted 14 bullets and used explosives. You know, no big deal. He kept swinging at us. When I had the opportunity, I would stab his arm, but it only made him mad. There was a rocket launch at the end of a train, just like in the games. Pretty much. I'll distract him while you get. This is just like the movie, honestly. Like, you know how Leon just finds a rocket launcher and kills a tyrant? Did they fucking steal my idea? Imagine. There's a Pokemon. Do I have it? I do have it. Where is it? Okay, I'll distract him when you get it, he said as we were dodging this creature's attack. But you'll be killed, I yelled. Just go, he pushed me away. I thought we wanted to be together. I I can't even say it. Ran past this monster and sprinted as fast as I could to the rocket launcher. After looking through a lot of crates, I finally found it. I said it was at the end of the train. How could I know if it was at the end of a train if it was in a box that I couldn't find it in? What? That was just a huge fucking assumption. Yeah, I finally found it. It had one rocket in it. That's fucking fantastic, mate. She doesn't say that. I turned around to see the monster grabbing Phil by his neck. How is he not dead? It's a fucking tyrant! It must have been the first tyrant because Mr. X had both claws. There's no way he'd grab Phil by the throat.
That was reckless and stupid.
Yeah. I screamed. He was about to stab him in the stomach with his claw. Wait. I screamed again. Fortunately, the monster heard me. He looked towards me and Phil. Then threw Phil across to the other side. Phil was groaning in pain. He wasn't moaning in pain. He was groaning in pain. The monster slowly made his way towards me. I aimed the rocket at him. Do it. What are you waiting for? Phil yelled. Game over. I yelled, firing the rocket. It hit him and he exploded into a million pieces. Again, game stuff, you know how it is. As that was happening, the train suddenly stopped. I lost my balance and fell. I started crawling over to Phil when a beeping noise occurred. 30 seconds until the automotive self-destructs. Evacuate immediately. Oh shit! I got up and ran over to Phil. His head was busted open. Oh, now his head is busted open. He's had a concussion this entire time that was undiagnosed because I forgot about it. Go.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it must have been remake Tyrant, like not Mr. X, but I don't even remember. Phil, get up. This train's going to explode. Get up. I forced him up and we quickly escaped from the train. Which, stop. We had less than 20 seconds to get out of the train and the facility before it blows up and we are toast. I saw the exit up ahead. I heard an explosion. Oh shit, hurry. We ran as fast as we have ever. Finally, we were outside and kept running until the entire facility blew up. We stopped and watched as it exploded. After the little show, I noticed a missile in the air. I was about to say, where the fuck is a missile? You've got to be kidding me. Oh my god. Run! We kept running. The missile exploded. We weren't in the city. How the fuck did we get out of the city that quick? I'm calling bullshit on that. But the force of missile could still kill us. I saw a cliff surrounded by water. I still feel like that wouldn't work. Get ready to jump, Phil yelled. We jumped off the cliff and fell into the water. We swam to the surface and hit against the rocks. My body was aching from the running. I remained in that position for a few minutes until the explosion completely ended. That's not how it works. We swam to shore. We both lay on the ground. Hey, good fellow, welcome in. Both lay on the ground, both completely exhausted. You made it, Phil, I said, delighted. I was gasping for air. He crawled over to me and hugged me. I told you we would make it out. I laughed softly. He pursued to kiss me until we heard a helicopter hovering over us. God, we just can't keep our hands off each other, can we? It was so loud. My ears were ringing. Phil grabbed me. The helicopter landed. Some men came running towards us. We thought it was help. We thought we were being rescued. But we were wrong. The plot thickened. Holy shit. You think this is over? It's not over. It's not over, guys. It's not fucking over.
Oh, that was great.
It's not great. Stop lying. I'm okay, Lovelorn. I'm good. The story's taking quite a while to read. I'm not even thinking about the time, honestly. I'm still gonna read Ink Ribbon. She's playing Naruto right now, but again, we'll do that later. Oh, hi, Umbrella Hole. Welcome in. Okay. There's still more. There's 10 pages left. Okay. 2 months later. 2 months later.
Oh my god.
I awoke from a deep sleep. I am in a white room. Nobody is here. I sat up and screamed. A lot of pain, a lot of IVs and needles are in my body. I'm feeling a terrible liquid traveling through my veins. Ugh. The pain is unbearable. I ripped them out. Yeah, just rip them out. You know, as you do. Again, I think the movie. movie reference there. I ripped them out, but that hurt even more. Blood was slowly dripping from where the needles were. I tried to remember how I got here. Phil? Phil? Okay, so this is like italics. This is like a flashback. Yeah, yeah. Phil, dot, 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 get off me, dot, 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 Phil. That was all I can remember. Me being taken away from Phil. Phil fighting off men that had guns? I don't remember any shooting. I don't remember anything. Am I Vincent? I fell to the floor and looked around. This room was pure white with an exception of a mirror that presumably had people watching from the other side. I walked over to it, started banging on. Let me out, somebody. I pleaded. No one responded. I continued banging on the mirror for a few more seconds till I gave up. I disabled the lock. Somehow I disabled the lock. Maybe like in the movie I should stick like the IV in there. I'm gonna assume that's what I was going for. I just didn't write it. The door slowly opened. I peeked out and didn't see anyone. I slowly walked out. My legs were in so much pain. I used the wall to help me try to walk. Blood was dripping from the cuts I had gotten. I turned left since the right was blocked off. I saw an exit up ahead. I slowly made my way out until I felt a sharp pain in my stomach. I groaned and crouched down. I felt something moving inside me. I started to freak out. Someone came up from behind me and covered my mouth. I struggled to get out, but he had a tight grip on me. He started to drag me. Let me go, I screamed. He forced me to the wall. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. And slapped me on the face. Because of my weak muscles, I fell to the floor. He started kicking me in the stomach. I screamed in pain. Punched me in the face. Oh, okay, this isn't Bill. I was about to say, what the fuck? Locking me out for 20 seconds. I'm not stars anymore, I guess. I slightly opened my eyes and witnessed the man being stabbed relentlessly in the chest. Stab, 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 stab. The man stabbing him was covered. But... oh, it was covered. But I noticed the tattoo on his forearm. Aw, shit.
God.
The man stopped breathing after a few more stabs. Fucking brutal. He dropped the knife and turned to me. He had pain and regret in his eyes. Bill? I asked quietly. I was losing consciousness again. He rushed over to me and held my head gently. He kissed my forehead and stroked my head softly. Don't worry, I'm here to protect you always, he said. I smiled weakly and passed out. Okay, we haven't seen each other in 2 months. You know, whatever. As you do. As you do. Okay. I don't remember if the moving inside me part was a Twilight reference or me not understanding how shit works. Again, 16, 15-year-old Cherry knows nothing. Okay? I know nothing about anything. Okay. The middle he gets a bit weird. A lot of like, kind of like
That was
flashbacks
reckless
in a
and
way.
stupid.
Like me kind of, like my character trying to remember what was happening in the last 2 months. Yeah, okay. Proposal, no. Okay. Cherry! Hey, Cherry, are you awake? I felt someone's hand around my head, shaking me gently. Shaking me in the head? That's a bit dangerous. My head was ringing. Oh, no fucking shit, I was shaking my head. It placed my hand on my forehead. Wait, yeah, placed my hand on my forehead, rubbing it. Rubbing it roughly as it was in a lot of pain. Alright. I know I got punched in the head, but what the fuck? I slowly forced my eyes open. My vision was a bit blurred, but I could see a figure in front of me. The fragments were coming together, and I realized it was Phil. But he didn't look the same. His hair had more length. No fucking shit, it's been 2 months. His facial hair was barely visible. How does that work? Longer hair, no beard. Weird. He was also covered in blood. Not as much as I was. He stabbed a man to death. How is he not covered in blood? Why is he hugging me? You just stabbed a man to death. You have blood all over you, you fuck. I'll hydrate in a sec. Okay. You're gonna start to see a game being referenced here. A very recent game at this point, okay? A very recent game, alright? Okay? Alright? Okay? Okay? He hugged me. I'm glad you're alive. I smiled and hugged the hug tighter. Phil, where are we? He let me go inside. In an umbrella facility. In China, guys! We're in RE6 territory! Let's go! Yay! RE6! Yay! China! China, okay? We're in China. I scratched my head. Why are we in China? He shrugged his shoulders. I don't know. But what I do want to know is that but what I do know is that the fuckers who have us locked up here definitely do not want us to escape. Well, they didn't really try hard enough, did they? Why? I don't know, quite frankly. I don't really want to know. Why wouldn't you want to know? That's like the most stupid thing you can fucking say. I wrapped my arms around my stomach and felt a sharp pain again. Did they do anything to you? He asked, sounding concerned, whilst also wrapping his arms around my stomach. I don't know. You seem to be in pain. They must have done something. I'm in pain because I was kicked in the stomach. I don't know if you've ever been kicked in the stomach, but it hurts a lot. He laughed quietly. Why the fuck would you laugh, you prick? I'm sorry. You should have come sooner. Don't blame yourself, Phil. Umbrella is to blame. He grinned slightly. Umbrella, I know we are responsible for doing this. I nodded. Then I felt a weird feeling in my arms. I held it tightly, forcing pressure to it. Fuck, I yelped as Finn examined my arm. What's wrong? He asked with concern in his voice. I had a bunch of IVs in my body and it felt like I was being injected with some sort of drug. I swear, I can feel it traveling in my veins. It hurts so much. He nodded and looked concerned. I feel different. I can't explain it, but I know I'm not the same as I was before this. That can't be good. The pain went away. Okay, the pain just went away. It went away, guys. We're good. We're good. I released the grip. I spelled that wrong. I released the grip and looked into Phil's eyes. Did they do anything to you? He shook his head. Nope. I raised my eyebrow. It sounded like he was lying. Are you sure? Yep, absolutely. Why is he being sarcastic? I nodded slyly. I suddenly realized, did they inject you? He quickly cut me off. I didn't do anything. Alright, just drop it. Why is he being a cunt? He snapped, making my heart beat uncontrollably. I'm sorry. I really said since I didn't want him to snap at me again. Okay. His face softened. He pulled me into him and kissed my lips. Bro, you just fucking yelled at me. Why the fuck would I want to kiss you? But okay, I kissed back. I'm sorry too. He kissed me again with more passion. This fucking has a dead guy like right next to us. What is with us and making out for dead people? Like, honestly, I don't understand. It's like I just forget there's a dead body next to us. I don't know. Our kiss was interrupted by men yelling at each other. We pulled away and both hid behind the wall. My heart was still beating fast. These men had machine guns. They were wearing masks to cover their faces. I couldn't understand what they were saying since they were speaking Chinese. Again, if you played RE6, guys, if wearing the masks, suits, machine guns, it's RE6. Jake and Sherry section, practically. I'm sure it's about us. Phil, what do we do? I whispered. Without warning, he ran out and grabbed one of them, kicked him in the head. He fell to the ground and then assaulted the other man. How? He used one as a human shield while the other was getting up. He fired shots but was hitting the shield instead. Phil rammed, now dead, into the other and then snapped his neck. Jesus Christ! How did he get so... Huh. I had my eyes covered from the last... Oh my God. He got their guns and handed one to me. We escape. Dot, 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 dot. I don't understand. I don't even understand the thought process, man. I don't know. Hey, Blush, how you doing? Alright, the hell levels back. I know it's awful. I know. It's terrible. Crisis averted. Yeah. Oh, the pain's soft. It's fine. I don't think Ada's in this story. Wait, is she? No. Yeah, so we have a bit of a flashback. So it's again in italics. I have pretty much a flashback, kind of. So What are you doing? Get away from me. Help. Shut your mouth. Fuck you. Phil, help. I said shut your mouth. He isn't going to save you. Please, for the love of God, help. So this is me trying to remember what happened in the last 2 months, okay? Thank you for welcome in. Hey, Cherry, you were right. I started out my process of remembering every fragment to what led me here. Great choice of words. Phil waved his hand in front of my face. I'm fine. Just thinking about... Nothing. It's not important. He sighed. Then more memories came rushing back to me. Yeah, Blush, I've been here for 25 hours. I'm reading my cringy fanfiction. I'm somehow still awake, but also tired at the same time. Okay, yeah, I know you met Carla. I don't think Carla's in this. But if anyone just coming in, I'm reading cringy fanfiction that I wrote 10 years ago. It's a Resident Evil, kind of like WWE sort of crossover, but it gets worse. It gets so fucking worse. We're almost done. We're at page 14. Thank you for follow. Welcome in. But yeah. Thank you, Channel. I appreciate it. Thank you. 1,000 subs in over 24 hours. No. But yeah, so context when I was just coming in. I'm just reading fan fiction that I wrote 10 years ago. I used to love CM Punk, the wrestler. Like, I thought he was the hottest thing ever. I was getting into Resident Evil. So, the worlds collided in a story that I wrote. So, I'm halfway through the story right now. It's awful. So, don't, mind it. But I'm a Resident Evil streamer. That's what I do. I stream Resident Evil. Okay. Context. Cool. Okay, so we're having more memories. More flashbacks, okay? What is that? What are you injecting me with? You'll find out soon enough. What? What does that mean? Please don't do this. Get it away from me. We can't, dear. You are carrying something that is very important to us, and it's not the serum. Dun dun dun. What is it? What am I carrying? It's more important than the serum. What is it? Damn it! What the fuck is it? It's terrible. Again, like, I don't even know. I don't even know, guys. Yeah, I'm trying to do voices because of the flashbacks. Like, I feel like it'll make more sense for me and for you guys. But it gets worse. It gets worse. Okay. Not the serum. I repeated in a whisper. What? Phil asked. I stopped walking and leaned against the wall, sighing. Phil, do you remember anything after Raccoon City? He stopped walking and ran his fingers through his hair. Because he used to kind of just do that. I don't know. I guess I liked it. He turned to me. I vaguely remember some guys manhandling us. You screamed to try to get you, but they injected me with something. That's the last thing I can remember. That can't be the whole truth, but I believed him. Why would I not believe him? That's like such an ignorant thing to say. Okay. Why? Do you remember anything? I sighed and looked down the blood-covered tiles. I was surprised to see a lot of red coagulated blood. I remember screaming for you. I remember cursing at the men, and I remember those exact men injecting me with a serum or something. It was probably nothing, but I remember what one of the men said. Phil raised his eyebrows. Both of them. Not the one like the rock, just both of them. What did he say? I looked up at his concerning face and bit my lip nervously. These shades? Hello? Before it even came out? He said, I'm carrying something that is important to them, and it's not the serum. Phil mumbled something quietly. What the hell does that mean? Not the serum? I questioned. He shrugged his shoulders. No idea. He started walking again. I followed him. Saw the exit up ahead. I cocked my gun. Oh yeah, we have a gun, that's right. And gripped it tightly. It's the first time I fucking used a gun, probably. I stood beside a door frame whilst Phil had his hands on the hand. Okay, so you have the hand on the door. If you see any of them, shoot for the head. How do I? Okay. It's your best bet. That's what Leon says to Helena. If you see any of them, shoot them for the head. Like, shoot him in the head. It's your best bet. That's literally what Leon says to Helena. Okay. Yay, Leon's in this technically, in a way. Yay! Where was it? Fuck, I lost it. I nodded understandably. He forced open the door and aimed his gun. I slowly decided following him. I gasped when I see what has transpired. Cars, bodies, everything scattered on the streets. It is dark, which isn't surprising. A lot of gunfire could be heard in the distance. I looked at Phil. Survivors? I asked. I wish. I raised my eyebrow. It's Umbrella's mercenaries. How does he know? They are on a mission to kill the undead. He took a deep breath. As if the next part was going to be hard to say. And any survivors they encounter. I dropped my jaw. What? They're killing innocent people? How am I shocked by that? Umbrella literally killed thousands. Plagiarism, take a shot. I don't drink anymore, so. They can't do that, those fucking bastards. Again, they didn't kill like 10,000 people in Raccoon City. Nah. China, where we're not from. That's where I draw the line, I guess. I snapped. Why is he chuckling? Yeah, why is he doing that? Cherry, calm. I cut him off. No, I will not calm down. They are killing survivors. That evil mother. Phil covered my mouth with his hand. I wonder if he'll freak it. Oh, here it is. I wonder if he'll freak it out if I lick his hair. Shut the fuck up. Calm down, okay? I know you're extremely and weirdly hormonal right now. Because again, he knows me, right? Like, we've been together for years. He knows. He knows me. But we need to find a way out of his country. Please relax and take a deep breath, he whispered. I rolled my eyes. He lowered his hand and started walking. I'm sorry, I whispered quietly. Don't be sorry, he responded. I'm surprised he heard me. Okay, I'm sorry. I caught up to him as he found a shortcut, which would avoid these mercenaries. I followed him. I don't know if they're meant to be UPCS or just like... I don't even know what kind of mercenaries. Maybe a movie thing again. I followed him while I'm trying to control my emotions, but he was right. He was right though. I am being quite hormonal. I can't say it. Hormonal. I can't say it. I wonder why that is. I always knew Umbrella was pure evil. I'm sorry, but I could have sworn 10 pages ago I had only found out that they were evil.
Oh my god.
I always knew Umbrella was pure evil. Continuity doesn't appear to exist in my story. But now they are simply killing innocent people who haven't done anything. That's literally what happened in Raccoon City, mates. What? 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 I'll see to it that these will be the last people they ever kill. What? Why do I care about China? I just woke up here. Obviously, yeah, innocent people, of course, you know. Police officer, I guess, but it doesn't make sense. Back at a book again. Quite hormonal. No, I need to add Steve's, but yeah, I was writing names. They're just kind of coming off now. So yeah. Okay. 15 out of 23. 15 out of 23. I ran over to the nearest garbage bin and threw up. I couldn't hold it in. Phil kindly held my hair back. I finished vomiting and sat along the pavement. Do you know why you were vomiting? Phil asked. Concern was in his voice. I don't know. Lack of food, maybe? You sure? I nodded. Yep. I jumped up and we continued with our escape plan. Although I believe that we didn't think this through since we were in China. Of course we didn't think it through. We don't even... I don't know about him. But I don't have piloting skills. Didn't have piloting skills. Good Veronica reference? So the way I see it, we're fucked. I was thinking a lot about what Phil said before about me being hormonal. I'm normally not, but now it's just, I don't know. It could be because of the situation, but but maybe it's not. Maybe it's something else. Something inside me. I shook off the thought. There is no way that can be possible. But then again, that night, I injected him with the antivirus, and then we had sex. We did not have sex. That was not sex. That was not sex. You heard it. That wasn't sex. That wasn't sex. I don't know, Doomslayer. I don't know. I don't know. The story it's just not ending. It's not fucking ending. I can't help but fucking add my 2 cents to every fucking sentence at this point. But I doubt I am. I hope not. Even though I've always wanted to be. It's just now definitely isn't the right time. No fucking shit is not the right time, you stupid bitch. Especially with zombies roaming around and bioorganic weapons trying to kill us. How do I know they're BOWs now? No one is. I have not referred to them as bioorganic weapons in this entire story. Why am I calling them BOWs all of a sudden? Makes no sense. Kill market? No. You guys are never hearing this shit again. There is no more Ari fanfic. Sadly, it's just wrestling shit. I become a wrestler, fall over wrestler. Fuck him. That's pretty much what the other stories are. So they're not that good. Okay. So yep, bioorganic weapons trying to kill us. I know what they're called now. We suddenly hear screaming. I looked at Phil and we both ran towards it. We froze inside what we were seeing. He was fucking huge and extremely ugly. We slowly stepped back, not removing our eyes from him. He had some poor woman in his hand. Or whatever that was, that literally crushed her limbs. Think of RE6. He snapped his head to us and threw at the woman like she was nothing and sprinted towards us. Run! I screamed as this behemoth turned his attention to us. We ran into an alleyway. This beast was incredibly huge, yet pretty fast. We dodged everything that was blocking the path. However, this beast burst right through them. Jesus, he's strong! That is literally what Jake says. Phil stated, I felt the beast approaching us. Alright. Sword opening. Phil, right, I instructed. We both turned and kept running. I saw a vehicle up ahead. I pointed out to it. We sprinted as fast as we could. We eventually made it. And thankfully, the keys were in the ignition. Fucking Deus Ex Machina bullshit. Fuck off with that shit. Phil saw the car and immediately sped off. I jumped in the back seat. Wow. Okay. And fired shots at its head.
Hello there.
Hello there. Thank you for the biddies. Yeah, it's freaking Eustanak. It's fucking Eustanak. She's a pretty cool creature, by the way. I actually like the Nemesis, like how it feels like Nemesis in a way. I fell to one knee. Phil turned the corner. I didn't see that monster anymore. I took a deep breath and moved to the passenger seat. What the fuck was that? I angrily asked. I don't know. Did Umbrella send that thing out? Well, we asked that, of course. The window. Oh, wait. Oh, I lost some words here. I pulled the window down and threw up again? Didn't notice I fucked up the sentencing there. Think of this for a second or so. I do not know what morning sickness is, do I? I need to find out what the fuck is going on here, Phil stated. Yeah, this is from Twilight, isn't it? This is fucking Twilight! This is Twilight! Bullshit, no. This small little section here. Phil stated. I leaned back to see and wiped my face. What do you mean? Why? What do you mean? Wait, what do you mean? Why were we brought here? Why are we still alive? Why are you vomiting? Why? I cut him off. I think I know why I'm vomiting. He looked at me with confusion in his eyes. Again, he's driving. He's driving, I believe. Not staring at the road. He's just staring at me. Apparently. I guess I forgot. What? What? How? Wait. Oh yeah. What? How? I think I'm pregnant! Yay! We're pregnant after he didn't even come inside the character! Yay! That's how it works, guys. That's how sex works. That's how it works. Seems legit, yes. Seems legit. Yeah, we just kind of hugged and just moaned and sweated, and then we just stopped. Because that's sex, right? Again, in a 16-year-old, again, potentially virgin's head, that's probably what I thought sex was. I don't know. I can't remember exactly what I thought. It's terrible. It's fucking terrible, man. It's terrible. Shut up, Rick. Shut the fuck up. Okay. Moments have passed since I said this. Time feels frozen, though. Cherry, are you alright? I also had noticed I had been crying. How do I not notice I've been crying? Cherry, please answer me. I snapped back into reality, cried into his shoulders. He didn't know how to react, but he wrapped his arms around me. I heard moans coming from the distance. Phil, we should go. Were we in the car? Were we in the car? Why are we not in the car anymore? in here? What the fuck? It says moments had passed, but it hasn't been like literal moments. What? How did I not notice that? Okay. Okay, I stepped back into reality. I cried into his shoulders. He didn't know how to react, but he wrapped his arms around me. I heard moans coming from a distance. Again, all zombies can do are moans, apparently. Phil, we should go. I felt him nod. He picked me up and held me as we walked cautiously away. I had difficulty trying to walk. I don't know why I'm finding myself thinking about John. All of a sudden I'm thinking about John. Remember the guy that I was engaged with that I was supposed to marry in like a couple of days, like 2 months ago? And he was a zombie and I wanted to die, and then Phil killed him. And I didn't even care. All of a sudden I thought Phil was hot. All of a sudden while I'm pregnant with Phil's kid, I'm thinking about John. Yay! Yeah, for about 6 hours, professed my love to Punk, to Phil Brooks, before he professed his love to me. Also, after losing his loved one during the same time frame. Story. I'm assuming 6. I don't even know, to be honest with you. Yeah, just wear a condom. That's the moral of the story here. Yeah. Wear protection, guys. Unless you actually want to get it, then obviously do you. But wear protection, okay? Okay. So I'm thinking about John all of a sudden. You know, my dead fiance. I had loved him so much. It broke my heart to see him as a lifeless being all those months ago. No, it did not, you whore. You didn't even fucking care. You didn't care,
Reckless
right?
and stupid.
Oh my god, what am I doing with this story? But what am I thinking about it now? I'm with Phil now, technically. I think we are. We're not even... I might be pregnant with his child. Oh god, what if I actually am? I can't have a child. Let alone, can a child be brought into this world? I'm not looking forward to the next few months of surviving this onslaught of zombies and monsters and possibly carrying a child that doesn't even feel normal. Could have just written her to not have a kid. Maybe, I don't know, morning after. I don't fucking know, man. Okay. Page 16. Okay. Phil just shot some zombies.
That was great.
It's not great. Stop lying. Just once, I would love to get the satisfaction of blowing their heads off again. I mean, I can. I'm just fucking wondering about my fucking dumb body.
Oh my god.
I saw some in the distance. They weren't exactly coming towards us, but still, why weren't they coming towards us? If we're shooting zombies, why the fuck is that sound not generating more zombies? Weird. I fired shots at them. I got them right between the eyes. They give it a bit. They fell into the ground hard, and I laughed like some crazy chick. Whoa, Cherry! Phil yelled.
A delirious Cherry, reading her cringe fanfiction. This is everything I
Oh,
want.
really? It is nuts. Oh my god, okay. Thank you for the bits, I appreciate it. Whoa, Cherry, Phil yelled. What? I turned to him. He smirked. Nice shooting. I giggled. Thank you, I don't know. Tell me about it. He chuckled. You're going to be a great mom. You've known me for 2 months, mate. And even then, those 2 months, you didn't even fucking see me because we were fucking experimented on. You're going to be a great mom. From the 6 hours, maybe 7, 8 hours that he's actually known me, he thinks I'm going to be a great mom, guys. He just knows. Men's intuition, right? Right. That's just how it is. I like how I wrote M-U-M, not M-O-M. Again, Australian. Mom, why do you have to say that? And then this is a flashback. Again, we're thinking about John all of a sudden. Do you want to try now? John asked with nervousness in his voice. You want to have kids now? Yes, but why? Because I love you. I blushed, but I don't know if I'm ready to be a mom. Cherry, you're going to be a great mom. So I'm having random flashbacks about John all of a sudden. Again, the guy that, you know, my fiance that I didn't care about, that died 2 months ago. I don't know why that it is. I think it was just filler. I think I know, like I knew how I wanted the story to end, but I didn't know how to get there. So I literally just added random fucking bullshit. Like, I think that's literally the thought process. And it gets worse. There is something that's revealed. I'm not going to say what it is. Brayden knows what it is. There is something. Oh, there is something that's revealed. Okay? You know, he knows. Okay. Okay. That's terrible. Okay. Hey, Cherry, are you alright? You've been blacking out a lot tonight. Oh, it's nighttime now. I'm fine. I'm just thinking about ways to kill these zombies. That's not fucking crazy. You nodded. Okay, cool. Well, for now, we should head to the quad tower. RE6. Final area for Leon, Ada, and Helena section. I heard there's a chopper there. How the fuck did you hear there's a chopper there, mate? That is... Whatever. There's Ex Machina. Okay? Okay. I nodded. From who? Who the hell told him that? But seriously though, are you okay? I sighed. Yeah, I guess. He rolled his eyes. Stop being rude, you prick. Is it this whole pregnancy thing? You might not be, you know. It's probably all in your head. You did not say that to a woman, mate. You did not fucking say that shit. True, but I just feel different, Phil. I don't feel normal. I don't feel human. Aw, shit. What's going on here? I actually don't remember. I know that sounds weird, but I just can't explain it. Phil scratched the back of his head, you know, like this. No, puzzled, right? I swear I could feel something inside me. I'm hoping if it's a child. Wait, I'm hoping it's a child. If it's something else, I'm fucked, basically. He chuckled. Why are you chuckling? I actually do write that. Why is he chuckling? It's my own thoughts put into the story, but I don't understand. John wouldn't be chuckling. Oh shit, see, we're just referencing John all of a sudden. John wouldn't chuckle, guys. He wouldn't chuckle at me being concerned about things moving inside me. Not John, guys. John's a good guy. He's a good guy here that we forgot about, like, straight away. Look, there may be a chance of you, in fact, being pregnant with, I'm guessing, is my child. You did not say that. I'm guessing. I mean, granted, she wasn't even with John, though. She implied she didn't have sex with John for ages. Why would he even assume that? Which is great, I guess, but there's also a chance that he took a deep breath. Maybe. Umbrella may have used you as a guinea pig and tested the virus on you. That's probably not the case, but again, it's just a guess. That's a fucking great potential guess, mate. No, you may have experimented on you. No big deal. It's a guess, though. Okay. Tested the virus on me? Oh my god, that serum they were talking about. But again, I opened my mouth to speak, but couldn't. Phil noticed and kept quiet. He started walking, so I followed. And the chapter kind of just ends there very abruptly, but it's stupid. Okay. I'm almost done. I'm at page 6. I'm at page 16. I'm trying to get through this quickly, but I can't help but commentate over my fucking story. We are walking along the pathway and I see a trail of dead bodies and blood. This is gorier than Raccoon City, which possibly means that can be my blood scattered on the pavement and my body being ripped to shreds by dogs. I can just picture right now, me being defenseless and trying to fight off these belligerent animals. Interesting word. But one of them bites my arm. Why am I thinking like this? I wanted to kill fucking things like a minute ago. Why am I all of a sudden back to... I don't even know. But one of them bites my arm, making me scream my lungs out. Wait, yeah, lungs out. Once I bite my ankle, as the other was working away from my esophagus, got the chills thinking about my possible death. Thinking Phil and I haven't spotted any horrific creatures since the behemoth from before. We've only encountered slow zombies. I'm glad they aren't those crimson ones. I started to feel a sharp pain in my stomach. I screamed in pain. Phil quickly ran over to me. He had worry in those hazel eyes. What's wrong? He spoke quickly. Oh, what's wrong? I guess. Placing his hand over mine. My stomach. My stomach hurts.
Help me, Leon!
I groaned. I'm okay. There's a pharmacy, or at least I think it is one up ahead. That's fucking convenient. There's a pharmacy up the road, guys. inconvenience. Yep.
Oh, that was great.
He wrapped his arm around my shoulder and helped me as I had trouble walking. He kicked the door down and leaned me against the wall. Why does he lean me against the wall so many times? Just fucking put me on a chair or some shit. And he's always leaving me. Wait here, I'll find something for you. Why can't I find my own thing? I nodded and he disappeared. The lights were flickering on and off, so it gave me difficulty trying to see him. But we're in a pharmacy. I hear bottles rattling and him cursing. I held my stomach tightly. Thankfully, the pain has decreased. I feel like that should be a different word. But only slightly. Only slightly. Yep, that's her right now. Ow, ouch. That's her. Okay. Okay. Suddenly, the ground started to shake. Aw, shit. Earthquake. I kneeled down. Wasn't I already kneeling? I grabbed hold of my pistol just in case. I stared out the window. It's sort of the most horrific thing I have ever seen. I covered my mouth to... Why am I screaming so much? Oh my god. Cover my mouth to stop screaming in my head. Wait. I covered my mouth. Thank you for the follow. Cover my mouth to stop the screaming in my head that would eventually be heard. That makes no fucking sense, but okay. Yeah. I didn't know where Phil was, but hopefully he is hiding, or at least aware of this thing. It's an earthquake. Why the fuck would... This thing was wearing... Wait. This thing was wearing a trench coat, which is weird, but whatever. He is covered in silver. Oh, it's a tyrant? I thought it was a gravedigger. Why is there an earthquake? He's not even that big. What the fuck am I thinking about? Wait, no. Yeah, wait, trench coat. Covered in silver. Stands over 7 feet tall. Yeah, that's Mr. X. Okay. No human, but I just know he isn't. He walks past, hopefully without noticing me. I leaned forward to see if he was gone. He was. I breathed in. Then I heard a thud coming from inside. Phil! I turned my head, only to be hit hard in the back of my head. Ugh, I don't know what concussions are, clearly. We both should have had concussions like 1,000 times by this point. Okay, so it gets very spicy now. Again, thank you for the follows, everyone. I appreciate it. I'm just reading terrible fanfiction that I wrote 10 years ago. I'm a Resident Evil streamer. I love Resident Evil. This is a 25-hour stream now. We're not even done with this stupid story. I'm definitely not streaming tomorrow. I feel like I'm not going to be able to talk tomorrow. I am wide awake. How the fuck am I supposed to sleep later? Okay, anyway. Hey, don't hurt her. She's still a great use for us. Some deep-voiced man. Said some deep-voiced man. Okay, what about the guy she's with? Oh, what about the guy he's with? That's the slightly higher voice. We need him too. He may have an antibody that could straighten the infection. Oh shit, Jake Mueller, yo. Yeah, Beaver, it's been a long one. I was meant to end an hour ago. I didn't think me reading the story would take this long. But thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Hope you're having a great day. Yeah, no hat for Mr. X. I know. I didn't have the foresight to see that a couple years from then he would have a hat. I know. Bad cherry. Bad cherry. Okay, so he got the antibody that could strike him the infection. Aw, shit. That guy lost. Why can't we just leave them here? Let the tyrant finish him off. We could, but then we won't get that big juicy pay rise from Umbrella. Yeah, I guess. But honestly, though, what good is money now since we're responsible for this outbreak? Yeah, you're right. But as far as it hasn't reached Australia yet. Oh, shit, mate. It hasn't reached Australia. Don't know why I said it like that. He chuckled. He chuckled, mate. Guess I'm spending my vacation in Australia. Get the fuck out of Australia. They both laughed. They stopped. Wait, they both laughed. They stopped talking. I felt them force me over their shoulder. My head hurt so much that I couldn't move my body. I couldn't fight back. I'm going to assume mercenaries. I couldn't even open my eyes. Only hear. Well, I mean, no shit. You have ears, right? I wonder where they are taking us, but they did mention Umbrella. So Phil and I are probably going to be killed. I was just like, again, like, that's my assumption. I don't even try to fight back. Guess this is a rather good way to be killed. Okay. I'd rather this than be ripped to shreds by zombies or whatever they are, or wherever they are taking us. Oh, so wherever they're taking us, I hope they make it quick. Well, I mean, they would have just shot you in the head then, bitch. What the fuck? Who are you? Let her go, I heard a thud. They chucked Phil onto the ground. I believe fists were thrown. How the hell can you hear if fists were thrown? I don't even understand. I probably did, honestly. Again, people genuinely liked my stories. I'll show photos if I remember. I had one story that literally had 200,000 reads. Like, no joke. People fucking love this shit. I'll try to find the stats for this one because I think it was insane as well. I didn't save the comments, unfortunately, because I deleted the account. But, people love these stories, man. Okay, so I believe fists were thrown. I suddenly dropped from a man's shoulders, forcing me to open my eyes immediately. Two not-so-masculine men were kicking Phil over his perfect body. Oh no, not the perfect body that I've only not really seen naked, but apparently I have, I don't know. No, I screamed. They turned to me and whispered something to each other. One started walking towards me, and then I Phil to grab his legs, forcing him to the ground. Then he snapped his neck. Yay for the neck snaps again. Why is Phil snapping people's necks all of a sudden? I don't even know. Like, it's out of nowhere. Like, I know it's apparently easy to do it, but it's like, he had never shown the ability to snap a neck before. Why is he snapping necks all of a sudden? Why is he snapping necks all of a sudden, guys? I don't know. I don't remember. Oh, fuck. Okay, we're getting secret shit. Alright, okay. I quickly got up and kicked the other in his... I kicked the other in his groin and kneed him in the face. Hell yeah, we're actually doing shit. Blood was coming out of his nose and he groaned in pain. Phil slowly got up and grabbed this man by the neck. If you want to live, you're gonna have to leave with me. Doesn't say that. If you want to live, tell me who sent you. Who do you think sent him? Phil requested. Fuck you, the man retorted. Phil punched him hard on the chin. Ugh. Tell me, Phil grabbed the gun that was in my side pocket. Oh, it's right next to him. Tell me before I blow your brains out. Before I blow your brains off. The man knew Phil was serious. Okay. Are you heard? It was Albert Wesker! Yay! We're adding Albert Wesker to the story now. You know, the best character. He was such a great character in RE6 in China, you know, like it was the pivotal point, you know, the moment that made the series really shift. People said RE6 is the downfall, but clearly they never actually played the real RE6, you know? Okay. Survival was his responsibility. Yeah, pretty much. Okay. So, Wesker. Okay, Albert Wesker, ladies and gentlemen. Wesker? Why does that name sound familiar? I whispered towards him. How the fuck do I know who Wesker is? That is impossible. Phil looked shocked for some reason. I know why. What does he want with us? Phil asked, sounding confused. He wants the girl, he said, pointing to me. Then why did they just not take me? I raised my eyebrow. I kneeled down, so I was facing the man. Why does he want me? I asked. He has something he wants. I don't know what it is, but he says that you can't escape without him. Then again, knowing Wesley, he'll probably just kill you. Phil pressed the gun against his head. He looked pissed. No one's killing Cherry. You got that? The man nodded. I'll spare your life, but next time you see Wesker, tell him he wants to. He needs to get through me to get to her. But if we were in the facility, then why? Why were we able to escape so easily? If I'm such a priority target, why was I able to just hack the lock with nothing? Why was there no security in my room? Why isn't Wesker just going after me himself? Wesker is God Wesker at this point, I believe. Why doesn't he just come and get us himself? Why any of this? Again, Philip. I knew where I wanted the story to go. I just couldn't figure out how to end it. Pretty much. Okay. Okay. Once I need to get through.
Reckless and stupid.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, why? It's called why. Why do you exist? He needs to get through. Wait. He needs to get through. Right. Wait. I'll get through me to get to. Okay, I'll confuse her. And tell him Phil says hi. He released a man. He ran for his life. I sighed. What does Wesker want with me? And why doesn't he sound familiar? How do I know that name? Unless he was still a captain of stars, but I don't think I made him that. I'll let him get you Cherry, Phil assured. I know Phil, but the name sounds so like I've heard it somewhere, but I can't remember. I just can't remember. Phil knows Wesker is the head of the Umbrella Corporation. He's a colossal imbecile. That's what Carla says in RE6. That is literally what she fucking says. He is a colossal imbecile. I knew Carla was kinda in this, but not really. I knew I fucking quoted something. He's obsessed with power and controlling the planet. He will stop at nothing to get what he wants. How do you know this? You guys ready? Phil sighed and looked in my eyes. What do you see? He is my fucking brother. Dun dun dun. Wesker and Phil Brooks are brothers. Yay! I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know why I'm doing this weird, like, announcement thing. I don't even know what I'm doing. I know, plot twist, right? Big plot twist. Noah's Ark coming. Noah's Ark coming. Okay. Okay. Page 17 out of 23, okay? We can do it. Okay? Okay. Albert Wesker was born to parents with superior intellectual genes. He and dozens of other children of his caliber were collected and raised as components of the Wesker Children Projects. Okay, so similar to the actual games. By Umbrella Corporation, given the surname Wesker. He showed particular promise over the other children, which pleased Umbrella's founder, Oswald E. Spencer. Phil explains, then how are you two related? I asked curiously. Well, from my mother has told me she was assaulted by none other than Albert's father. Why, I don't know. She got pregnant. Technically, we're half brothers. Oh. We're half brothers! Yay! But like, how does he know that? How does he know that? How does anyone know that? Yes, Stonewall's voice. What? So, what did the Spencer guy do with Albert? Spencer saw something in Wesker which was the makings of what his children needed. Obviously, not coincidentally, Wesker would eventually go into the service of the same company that molded him and became a close employee under the watchful eyes of his creator. I feel like I didn't write that. That sounds like such a copy-paste thing, honestly. Maybe. I don't even know. That sounds very weird. All the while unaware of the pharmaceutical president's true intentions and his origins, Wesker joined the International Pharmaceutical Enterprise Umbrella at the age of 17.
Oh my God.
And began working as one of its researchers with Brian Irons, Chief Irons, replacing Birkin? Excuse me? The plot? Dickens, kind of, not really. It is falling apart, right? I didn't know how to end it. It gets worse. It gets fucking worse, man. People, everybody, it gets worse. In 1977, Wesker was assigned to the Umbrella Research. It is literally just a fucking filler chapter. Assigned to the Umbrella Research Center under Dr. James Marcus. Wesker became friends with and a rival fellow trainee. Oh no, William Birkin's here. Why the fuck was Chief Irons there? Okay, becoming colleagues and accomplices for years to come. Both Wesker and Birkin were regarded by Marcus as, this is literally RE0, as his best apprentices and the only people. It's cool that Phil just happens to know all this, you know? He's just giving us a fucking lecture right now while we're just like dying with a fucking baby demonic thing inside our fucking stomach. Yeah, as you do. Just tell the story. You could just say, his dad did bad things to my mom. That's all he could say. You know? That's all he could have said. And we could have just, put the pieces together. But nope. They just got into a fucking elaborate story. An elaborate fucking thing. I'm not a dog. Shut up. Okay, when the training facility was closed down on July 29, 1978, very specific, the two were personally transferred to Arclay Laboratory, becoming the facility's chief researchers. This is literally copy and paste, I think. Go on. He lightly chuckled. Upon their arrival... Why is he giving me this lecture? Upon their arrival at the laboratory, Wesker was handed a file from the facility's president regarding the Ebola virus, which is Resident Evil shit, which had been discovered 2 years earlier. The facility was to the outside world studying samples of the Ebola virus. While usage and creating a vaccine, in fact, Umbrella was researching into its impressive death rate for usage of experimental T-virus. It also began research on this facility. Wesker and Birkin's research of a T-virus lasted over 13 years in 3 different stages. In 1988, this is just fucking exposition. When the research reached its 3rd stage, which was the creation of the Tyrant bioweapon, Wesker and Birkin were then ordered by Spencer to assassinate Marcus. This is just RE0 all of a sudden. Still his research. Shortly after, Birkin's research yielded a discovery of a G-virus in the body. Where's the V-virus? Where the fuck is the B-virus? There is no Devil May Cry, honestly. I wish I did add Dante or Son. This will make this so much better. Discovery of G-virus in the body of some poor woman named Lisa Trevor, a long-time test subject of Wesker and Birkin while at Arclay facility. When Spencer approved his project in 1991, Wesker began having doubts about Spencer's intentions and requested a transfer to Umbrella's Intelligence Bureau. The same year, in 1996, Wesker joined a newly founded STARS. How the fuck does Cherry not know that Wesker was a member of STARS, but she was about to be working at STARS? I know she said she kind of remembers the name, but how do you not know the name of your boss? Is she that fucking ignorant? Is she that ignorant, guys? I think she's that ignorant. Yeah, right. Newly founded STARS division of the Raccoon Police Department, where he worked as a double agent for Umbrella, giving information for any police investigations. Wait, he was in STARS? Yep, that's why I was a little bit flabbergasted when he told me you were meant to be joining them, as, you know, Wesker is no... Oh, okay, I think I asked my own question. As you know, Wesker is no longer the STARS captain. Why would he be? What happened? I don't know. But I do know that he runs the Umbrella Corporation. Seemed to have exposition about fucking Wesker's childhood. Doesn't have exposition. No. I noted, have you ever met him? Yeah, a few times actually. When I was 23, I came to Raccoon City to find him. Oh, this sounds boring. After searching everywhere, I found some info that led me to him. At first, he didn't believe that we were related. But I later convinced him, and after that, I actually had a normal relationship. He then gave me a job working with Umbrella. Dun dun dun. Worked here for years. Why would Phil not tell me this? When I was specifically 23. This is true, Scal, yeah. It feels like I am retconning, right? Maybe I wrote half the story and then maybe stopped and then came back without reading? Like, this makes no sense. You know? Okay, we worked together for years, but only a few months ago it all changed. He stopped. What happened? Did I witness him injecting himself with some serum? Serum. After that, he didn't seem human to me. He changed. He wasn't a man I grew to respect and admire. You knew him for like a couple of weeks, mate. Again, I guess he fell in love with me in like 6 hours, so I guess that makes sense. I confronted him about this, and we had a massive argument. It led to me throwing the first punch. But when my fist connected with his face, he didn't flinch nor react. Instead, I was the one holding my broken hand. He only smirked and then punched me with full force. I flew across the room. I hit my head hard on the wall. Concussions! Without diagnosing him as concussions. Yay! I guess I just didn't know what a concussion was back then. I watched wrestling, but I guess I didn't know what a concussion was. I remember saying, I had to become a god of the new world. I raised my eyebrow. God, what does he mean by that? What do you think he means by that? I think he is the one responsible for all of this, and knowing what he's capable of, this is just the beginning. Yeah, I retconned today!
Oh,
because, like,
God.
Phil said he had a sister working at the Hive, to like steal the virus. Practically the plot of the first movie with Matt's sister Lisa, right? But then all of a sudden, Phil was working with Umbrella with his half brother Albert, but he never thought to take the virus. But then he has a sis. I must have written this like at different points. What the fuck? I am so confused. I don't even know, man. Okay. It's almost done. 18 out of 23. Phil and I wandered around the streets of a dying city. I've noticed that the building debris are falling into the blood-infested ground. Oddly descriptive. Even larger debris smashed onto cars, setting off their alarms. I tried to ignore that, and we picked up our pace. Since this can draw infected beings to our position, and I don't know about Phil, but I don't want that to happen. I began to hear snarling and moaning coming from behind us. I had a snarling. It's not just moaning for once. I felt shivers down my spine. I quickly grabbed my gun from my holster. I have a holster now. Where the fuck did this holster come from? Maybe I took it from the dead man's corpse. I don't know. And swung around, put bullets through their skulls. There were only 3. Why aren't we using knives? That's like so annoying. I guess at The Walking Dead, it kind of implemented stabbing walkers like way after season 3, I guess. There were only 3, so it was a fair battle for me. That's a fair battle. They dropped to the ground with a dull thud. I grinned with satisfaction. I felt someone's hand on my shoulder. Whose hand is I gonna be, dumbass? Good shot, Cherry. But try to warn me next time. You scared me to death. If we're trying to be quiet, why am I shooting zombies? Thank you. Sorry about that, babe. Thank you. I appreciate it. I don't know why I'm still streaming. I'm surprised. This is taking so long to fucking read, eh? There is no green herbs here. That's the thing. Green herbs don't exist in my story. Good shot, Cherry, but try to warn me next time. You scared me to death. I laughed softly. Okay, I think I lost some words here. I think I accidentally deleted stuff there. I don't know. I don't know what this means. We continue to walk with extreme caution. It's weird that we have only encountered a few zombies this time. Back in Raccoon, we counted a shitload. No, we fucking didn't. We counted like 2 zombies. And then they killed Brad and Zach. And then we wanted to fuck afterwards. Don't know what fucking imaginary zombies I'm talking about. Something doesn't feel right. And I was right. Sitting a few meters from us was that behemoth again. We froze in that position. This thing was glaring at us. I noticed he had some metal thing attached to his arm. Yusanak! Cherry, look out! Phil screamed as this thing's arm extended and grabbed me. Again, if it's the boss fight in RE6, after Leon crashes the plane in China, it's that fight with the arm. It shrieked as the Force was pulling me up to him. The Force. Star Wars! It's not Star Wars. It's not like Star Wars. You'd think that was worded that way, honestly. Struggled to break free from his grip. Phil was firing shots at him, but it didn't phase him. He only got angrier. Phil, help! Phil, helped! I yelped. Suddenly, some spikes came out from behind him. They were pointing at me. Oh yeah, because like how it can like, how it's like kind of stabbing whoever's like in the cage to me. Oh god, Phil! I screamed. He saw and kept shooting at his head. The gun clicked. Oh shit, I'm out, he yelled. Suddenly, this thing swiped Phil. He hit the wall full force. Another concussion! He wasn't making it anytime soon. I am screwed. This beast looked fucking pissed ass. Fucking pissed ass. He was so fucking wasted, man. And suddenly, one spike pierced through my shoulder. Ugh. I shrieked in pain. I grabbed it, tried to yank it out. Ugh. But then it left me vulnerable to pierce my chest. Oh my god, how am I not dead? Scream the pain, so this monster is laugh. Yusunak doesn't laugh. Yusunak, you have done enough, someone said.
Oh,
The
that
monster
was
scoffed. The
great.
monster scoffed! It's a real person! It's terrible. Put down the young woman and go away. Yeah, go away, prick. Oh. Put down the young woman and go away. He had an accent that I can't explain. Yeah, Wesker's kind of like that, eh? The monster loosened his grip and I fell to the floor with a sickening thud. Yeah. Pain shot through my entire body. My vision started to blur. I keep passing out. Girl, I need water. Everything was spinning. I heard footsteps approaching me. He stopped right beside me. I slowly moved my head up and saw this man. He was equipped with a samurai... Okay. A samurai edge. Okay. I could just tell a gun without really looking. Okay. Which is the best pistol ever made. Oh, and where the fuck's my fucking standard issue samurai edge? Come on. I'm a STARS member. It can kill with a single bullet. Okay, fuck off. He wore a long leather jacket. Everything was going black. Before I got a glimpse of his face. He wore black glasses and slick blonde hair. He looked like... It does not look like Phil. What the fuck? Huh? Whatever. Wesker? I managed to speak before I passed out. It gets worse. I'm just looking at it now. It gets fucking worse. It's not even over yet. Doesn't get worse. It gets worse. Okay. Okay. Alright, okay. We're almost done. 19 out of 23. Okay? Alright. Albert, what do you expect us to do with the subject? What do you mean? Well, you have what you wanted, so I'm just curious as to why you won't let us kill her now. Goodness, John. Don't you ever learn? John Laurinaitis. I guess it's two Johns. Maybe that's why I named John Dean, because I didn't want to have two Johns. Whatever. John Laurinaitis. This is John Laurinaitis, the chief of police, or whatever the fuck I had him be. So it's not John, the fiance, it's a different John, okay? I don't know what's happening, Steve. No, Cosmonaut, being a mother of 5 cats makes me happy. I'm tired. Resident Evil. I love Resident Evil, so I put evil in my name. That's pretty much it. Welcome in, welcome in. Okay, so... yeah, just because you have successfully extracted the antibodies from her blood doesn't mean she is useless to us. Oh, I think that must have been Wesker. Oops. Then, what use is she to us? If our little experiment is a success, then you need to keep extracting the antibodies. Yes. But what is this antibody doing exactly? It's making the virus stronger. And in the process makes me indestructible. No one killed me. That's why we need her. Because of her, I have to be a god of the new world. When she escaped the facility, she was only postponing the... she was merely postponing the inevitable. There we go. But starting tomorrow, the whole world will end. All because of her. And mainly me. I know I'm doing a terrible, like, Wesker accent. I can't fucking do Wesker, okay? So don't mind me. What if the antibodies weaken the virus? Impossible. Why do you doubt the power of the virus? I don't doubt anything. It's just that you don't know that... You do know that she's carrying a child. Wait. Why does it say threat? Oh, I think I must have accidentally deleted line here. I think maybe Wesker would have said, like, that's not a threat. Or something. And then Laurinaitis is... Oh, maybe Laurinaitis' question, it's a threat. There's text missing here. But Wesker's like, how can an infant be a threat to me? Well, think about it. She has antibodies, but I thought Phil did. And that can make the infant immune to all viruses. You can maybe see where this is going. Maybe. That doesn't let us be killer now. Well, you can't have a good point, which is quite shocking due to your lack of understanding. Because you're sassy. But even then, a child would be no threat to me. Of course. Is the process complete? Yes, sir. Good. Then activate Project Cherry! Yay! Resident Evil movie reference again! Let's fucking go, mate! Fucking Christ. Okay. Project Cherry. Okay, Project Cherry. And when she wakes up, ask her if she remembers anything. Hopefully a serum you injected her has finally kicked in. What if it hasn't? Then you can dispose of her. Yes, of course, sir. Good. Oh, and Albert, what is it? What do I do about your brother? Did you do what I told you to do? Yes, and I used the amount of dosage you specified. Good. Now keep an eye on him. Don't even think about killing him. Why not? It's only a matter of time before he becomes a monster. Okay? There's no quotations, but okay. Alright, okay. It is so dramatic. I hate it. We're almost done. We're approaching the end, and the end's gonna get like you're not gonna see it coming. You guys are not gonna see it again coming. It goes fucking crazy. Okay. I forced my eyes open. A bright ass light was blinding me. I snapped my head left. Then right. As you do, you know. Where the hell am I? Why am I here? What happened? Where's Phil? For some reason I have tubes in my arms. Again. I felt horrible subs. This is like literally a repeat. He forced into my body, but why? Am I in hospital? Did I die? And where the hell is Phil? I slowly but painfully ripped out the tubes and chucked them onto the ground. This is like literally the same fucking thing. The blue, you could tell I was running out of like shit. The blue liquid was spilling onto the extremely white tiled floor. That's a weird way to describe it. I looked at my arms and a small amount of blood was dripping from the wood. Yeah, we know that. Then heard a sinister chuckle. It was creeping me out. Suddenly the light switched off, revealing a tall figure beside me. Don't be alarmed. I can't do Laurinaitis' voice. Don't be alarmed. I'm not gonna hurt you. If you know wrestling, you know. It really didn't sound that reassuring. He sounded like he has laryngitis. Fuck off. Fuck off. He kind of does, though. Where am I? I stuttered. Felt like I haven't spoken in years. It's not a time jump. It's not a time jump. Maybe this was the case. Don't worry, sweetheart. You're in safe hands. Maybe I should have been doing the Laurinaitis voice. Kind of forgot about that, actually. He came closer as he did. I was able to see his face clearer. He had brunette hair and looked old. But his face was wiggle free. It's supposed to be wrinkle free. God damn it. I swear I've seen that face somewhere. He gave me a creepy ass smile. I didn't like it. He uncomfortably placed his hand on my shoulder. Where's Phil? He smiled mischievously. Do you remember anything? He suddenly asked on my question. Where's Phil? I asked with a hint of frustration in my voice. He only laughed. Do you remember what happened? He's pushing my buttons. He's pushing my buttons, guys. Where the fuck is Phil? I yelled. He removed his hand from my shoulder in a millisecond. That's pretty quick. I'll tell you if you can answer my question. I rolled my eyes and nodded. Do you remember your name? What a stupid question. My name is... What the fuck? What is my name? I don't know. I do not know my own name. How come I only remember Phil? This man grinned. Good, he uttered under his breath. Do you remember anything at all? I mean, I did you. I tried so hard to at least remember something. I literally remember Phil. My side of her, because as I noticed he walked away to a nearby computer system. This is literally the second fucking movie. Suddenly little random figments popped into my head. I feel like it should be fragments, not figments. I'm Phil Brooks. Thanks. I remembered our first time meeting each other, but I can't remember my name. I don't want to help you because I love you. Getting his flashbacks. Because I love you. I remember Phil admitting his feelings for me. Suddenly, I remember the zombies, monsters, guns, explosions, the blood, the serum, and Albert Wesker and everything. Tell her she remembers anything. I grinned and looked towards John Laurinaitis. That traitor. He was supposed to be the captain. Okay, so he was the captain of SARS. Okay, so I didn't know Wesker. Okay. Okay, ready? My name is Cherry. He looked stunned, and I remember everything. He gulped. I jumped off the bed. I was on, punched him as hard as I could on the face. He fell to the ground. I sat on his back with his arms around his, with my arms around his neck, ready to break it. What does Wesker want with me? I demanded. I slightly loosened my grip so he can speak. Surprisingly, he gave in straight away. He wanted your blood. I raised my eyebrow. My blood. What is he, the Red Cross? Your blood has special antibodies that can make the virus stronger. I could have sworn Phil. Why do I have antibodies? Actually, wait, I know why. Never mind. Make it stronger or kill it. Wesker is using it to make the virus and himself stronger. He's planning to spread the virus worldwide. My mouth was slightly ajar. Why? What does he hope to accomplish? John coughs. He wants to usher in a new era and be the god. I scoffed. Where's Phil? I asked again. He's in room 23. It's not guarded. Why isn't it guarded? That is stupid. But I wouldn't go in if I were you. And I snapped John's neck. Okay, I killed him. Yay! We killed John Laurinaitis. I got off his dead body and grinned wildly. You can tell Wesker that I plan to ruin his feeble attempts to be a god. His feeble attempts to be a god. And nice to meet you, Johnny. Okay, see, this seems like it's setting up something good, right? No, it's not. It is not. It is not. I'm Vincent. Yeah, imagine. Okay. I stood by the bed that Phil was laying in. He lay perfectly still with a myriad of IVs poking into his skin covered in tattoos. It didn't take long to find him, since the facility is small. Room 23? What do you mean it didn't take long to find him? The facility is small and lightly guarded. Why the fuck would it be lightly guarded if we escaped? It's like Wesker wanted us to escape. I had no trouble blowing... 1 second. Okay, alright, so skin covered in tattoos. It didn't take long to find. It feels like the facility is small and lightly guarded. I had no trouble blowing some heads off. I stroked Phil's hair and he looked at his dry chapped lips. Why was I looking at his lips? I slowly leaned toward... Okay, I'm pulling a Steve right now. I slowly leaned towards him, pressed my lips to his. We are Steve! Yay! I know it's written terribly. I know. Again, 16. 16, okay? I am 16. I was 16. It's been a while since we have kissed. Why am I thinking about that? Why? Why do I want to kiss this man? Come on. I guess we've been more focused on surviving more than intimacy. That's what you should be. You should not be focusing on intimacy. Oh my god. It's terrible, right? Okay. Which I guess was fine. The intimacy would have killed us. I guess I finally accepted the fact that I'm carrying a child. Bro, you've been like knocked out for like a day, mate. How have you accepted that you're carrying a child? His child. But I can't accept the fact that the child will be born into this world. This corrupted, heinous, dying, fucked up excuse for what? How do I know the world's dying? I'm only in China. I know Wesker hinted that he's going to take over the world, but it hasn't happened yet. It's a bit dramatic. Cherry. What if I can't save a child from being... Oh, I spelled bait wrong. For being bait for these horrific beings. Because let's face it, either dying young or grows up without having a life. A chance to have a normal life. Why don't I just A-word it? I don't fucking know. I don't want to bring a child into this world filled with monsters. The Walking Dead. An umbrella. I snapped out of my thoughts to the sound of Phil stirring. Oh, he's stirring some dinner, hey. I held his face and watched as he slowly opened his eyes. He first gazed around the room. Then his worried gaze meets my eyes. Will I fucking again? He looked relieved when he saw me. Where am I? In some facility, I answered. Why? I don't know. Apparently my blood was what Wesker needed. Phil's eyes widened with anger. Wesker, is he here? I don't know. I never saw him. Damn it, Phil said. He sat up and ripped the ivies out of his body. He groaned in pain, but continued to do so. Okay. Phil, be careful. I don't want to lose you. I spoke up. What? His voice was soft. He again looked at my eyes. Phil, I care about you. You know that. I can't afford to lose you. I won't know what to do. This is what I said about John, and then he died. I am so fucking... I'm not self-reliant, man. I won't know what to do. How to survive? You're a fucking police officer. Tears filled my eyes, Cherry. And I'm having a baby, a fucking baby. What the fuck am I supposed to do? I don't know. I snapped. Whoa, okay, calm down. I'll be fine. I won't leave you. I'll take care of you and our child, he assured me. I smiled weakly. You promise? Promise. Your messages are showing. What do you mean? They're popping up. Also, just when you think it's about to get, like, spicy. 7 months later. 7 months later. 7 months later. 7 months later. Okay, this is where it starts to get fucking... I forgot I had this until I was, like, reading it for myself. Okay, so 7 months later, okay? We tease that Phil might be some kind of monster or something. I am practically Alice. I have a baby, okay? Okay. Alright. Oh, wait, what's happening? What's going on? Oh, I enjoyed the emotes, John. Okay, alright, so, yeah. So, Wesker's Phil's half-brother, okay? Again, I'm powerful, breaking necks. Phil's breaking necks. Just breaking necks, you know? Just taking names and breaking necks. That's just what we do. So he's to 7 months. Okay, Fandango. I mean, he's cute. Okay. Sitting in an abandoned prison. We're almost done, by the way. Doesn't seem appealing as it sounds. Surrounded by people you were forced to save from death. Forced to give your appliances. Which appliances doesn't really make sense. And what is left of food to them. Watching these hawks that call themselves people. Sound is a fucking bitch for some reason. These hawks that call themselves people, savoring every last bite of dried up bread. Ugh. That'd be gross at this point. I guess it's not that bad. It must have been through a lot. I wouldn't know. I've been stuck in this godforsaken prison. Things got pretty bad out there. It wasn't safe anymore. The place was overrun. Nowhere is safe. It's all a pipe dream. This never-ending occurrence of infected just keeps on piling up. When you think they're gone and dead, they just keep coming back. So they just come back in bigger groups. I don't think I can take this much longer. I know I have to survive, not just for me or Phil, but for this baby. I'm overdue. How the fuck can I tell if I'm overdue? You can't tell. Oh, so you think it's alright for me? It's not. It's not. The child will be any day now. It's hard. How the fuck did I know? It's hard trying to prepare for it. The other day, I didn't feel it move. And after actually having a baby, I'm just fucking stupid. I started thinking about the possibility of the child being one of those things. We call them walkers now. They are walkers. Aw, shit. This is heading in a fucking weird direction. There are 9. There are 9 of us. These people are the first group we have encountered. We found them back at the prison, being chased by walkers. They had weapons, but sounds attracted them. Would have been overrun. Phil hesitantly helped them. I couldn't do much due to being overdue. The fact that I was even there at the time doesn't even make sense anymore. But these people have been so nice. Then why am I being mean to them? They have supplies like food, clothing, medicine for me. Why am I being a bitch to them then? They've been nothing but nice and yeah, hey nice people. There we go. Might be the lack of sleep or pregnancy hormones. There's no such thing. But I've been pretty emotional. Hey, you're right. I was snapped out of my thoughts by Phil. His eyes full of concern. I nodded in response. Yeah, I'm fine. Just thinking about things. Things? What? What if the baby is already dead? Phil looked taken back by the remark. Cherry, don't think that. That child is fine. Trust me. Is this because you're overdue? No, I nodded again. Cherry, these things happen to women. I don't know why. Of course you don't fucking know why, you're a guy. But in a few days, our child will be in our arms. How? You don't know anything about delivering a baby? You feel like they would have spoken about this, like, probably months before? You would think. You would think. Because we don't know anything about delivering a baby. We don't have the proper medicine to do it. What if it can't come? I don't know. What if it has to be a C-section? Ew, I won't survive. Me, I can't do that to you. I choked. Full amounts of tears were flooding my face. I'm sure the others were looking. I'm sort of yelling. We have Herschel! Walkers? Herschel? Where have those two things become like a thing before? Prison? Things are starting to come together, okay? He responded. I looked at him puzzled. Who? The old man. He's a doctor, or was a doctor. He knows what to do, so when time comes, he'll deliver our baby. I took a deep breath. I don't even know him. They get the chance to know him. It just gets fucking weird. They've been through a lot. They've lost people a lot. They lost many more. There's a big group at woman 20 at one point. That woman over there, he pointed to the woman who She looked like she was in her early 40s. She had very short grey hair. I noticed she lost her daughter. She became a walker. Oh, they've lost husbands, brothers, friends. We have to... Don't let John's death be in vain. Why are we talking about John again? He's been dead for like 9 months. Don't let John's death be in vain? What the fuck does that have to do with anything? That has nothing to do with anything. It has nothing to do with anything. What the fuck? What the fuck? It's terrible. Oh my god, I'm fucking dying. My fucking body hurts. Okay. I swallowed. Can I meet them? He smiled. Of course. Of course. We're almost done. We are almost fucking done, okay? This ends abruptly, I will say. But there's a sequel, but I barely wrote it. Like, I barely started. Okay, I met every single one of his survivors. They're not actually that intimidating as I thought. The leader of sorts seems to be distraught over something. He didn't really speak much, only nodded. I wondered what was bothering him, but I don't want to be burdened. The guy, Glenn, knows his way around. He makes runs with his girlfriend, Maggie. Again, if you start to recognize the dots. You can tell what I was watching around this point. She's really pretty and really nice. And really nicer to me. Really nice. Nice to me. Her father, Herschel, was a vet, but he knows what to do in my situation. How would he know what to do with He's old, but I'm in good hands. His other daughter, Beth. Oh, Beth. She's really young. Just by looking at her, I can tell that she's never fired a gun before. I don't blame her. And I was the same before I ever held a gun. You know, shit you were. Then there's his son, Carl. It's his son, Carl. Fucking Carl. He's probably a young adolescent, but he knows how to shoot. He did know how to shoot. He's not bad at it, apparently. Then there's Carol, who I admire. Yeah, at this point, yeah. With everything she's been through, nothing stopped her will to live. Last but not least, Daryl Dixon. Let's go. My favorite Walking Dead character. For a guy in his early 40s, he is actually a good-looking guy. I can't fucking be stopped, can I? Glenn? Nah. Glenn, yeah, he's just nice. Rick? He's nice. Carl? He's a kid. Daryl was hot. I don't understand. Why am I like this? I thought Daryl was attractive, yeah, but like, I don't understand. Yeah, it is a Crow's like time capsule, right? Like me liking the movies, me watching like season 3, season 4, like The Walking Dead. This is like season 3 Walking Dead. Like, fucking insane. It's fucking insane. Okay, alright, okay. But Heaps himself, he carries around a crossbow. Yeah, he does, on my arm. Which I think is very smart. It's a quiet weapon, and one drove us undead to us. But you've been shooting zombies this entire time, you bitch. Okay. Jerry Dixon. Okay. Hey, Cherry, I was slipped out of my thoughts by a nervous Phil standing in front of me. I held my arms out. And he pulled me up. Since I'm pregnant, I can't do much anymore. I mean, I guess it depends how big she was, which I didn't really specify. What's up, I asked. He cleared his throat. Daryl and I are going to go on a run to a nearby town, scavenge supplies and everything we need for the baby. Because we haven't done that already, I guess. I raised my eyebrow. I didn't like this one bit. I like his intentions, but it's too dangerous. Phil, as much as I appreciate what you're doing, I can't allow you to do that. It's not safe. You could get killed. What if you get lost? How is he on a monster already? I panicked. He sighed. Cherry, I'll be fine. Trust me. If we encounter a zombie... I thought it was a walker. We'll take it down. If it's a herd, then we'll hide and come back in the morning. But trust me, we will come back. I will come back. His lips connected with mine. I missed this. I guess we haven't been intimate. Fair enough. You know, super pregnant. You don't really want to have sex when you're super pregnant. Sometimes people are weird. I don't know. He pulled away. Ooh, I forgot to change the name. I love you, Cherry. Sorry that I haven't been saying it to you, but I've always felt it. I mean, no fucking you felt it like fucking 2 hours, mate. I'll never stop loving you. Yeah. Ugh. Try to hold back the tears. I love you too. Please come back, I pleaded. He smiled. I will. Kiss his forehead. Come on, let's go. Daryl demanded. Come on, let's go. I don't know what he sounds like. I rolled my eyes. So did Phil. So this is when Daryl was still kind of by himself and not really a leader of the group. Again, season 3 Daryl was not season 11 Daryl. If anyone's seen Walking Dead. I giggled. He kissed my cheek and walked towards Daryl. They exchanged some words and walked towards the exit. Phil snuck a grin at me. I blushed and he was gone. I hope he comes back. We're almost done. It gets fucking weird. Okay. Yeah, I accidentally left my name in there. I don't even know how I missed that. But yeah, we're almost done. Okay. It's been hours since Phil and Daryl left. I'm starting to get worried. I sit with the survivors and eat some canned beans that they found in the cafeteria. But if we've been in prison the whole time, how have we not had... Okay. Apparently Rick counted some survivors. Prisoners, they were... This is season 3. I actually forgot about the prisoners. They were a threat, so he killed them. He should have killed all of them to begin with, because it fucking led to, like, everyone fucking dying from memory. Guess that's where the world's come to now. Everyone's a threat. I guess... But that's... Okay. Guess that they went through some horrible shit to get here. I shook off the thought and listened to what they were discussing. I guess I'm in a conversation too. So, Jerry, Glenn nervously started. How'd you get pregnant? Why the fuck would you ask that? Glenn, come on, mate. I mean, I know how, but I know what you mean, Glenn. I gave him a reassuring smile. He eased up. This is like, I don't even know what this is. He eased up. You don't have to tell us, Maggie insisted. No, it's fine. We're gonna be stuck in this prison for a while. Until the government turns up. Yeah, maybe till we die, so I think it's best that you know me and all that bullshit. They don't need to know how you barely had sex to get pregnant, love. Or maybe they do need to know that because it's a fucking Marvel. How? Yeah, exactly. Hugged against a wall and maybe just got pregnant. That's how it happened. Maybe I should tell them. They could be fucking baffled by how it didn't actually happen. Okay. Alright, they laughed. So what were you before this? Rick quietly asked. Ooh, Rick's talking to us. He didn't make eye contact, but I don't even remember what happened to Rick at this point. Maybe he lost Lori. Assuming she even existed. Any question now? Well, I was meant to be a member of STARS back in America, and speaking of that, how did you guys end up in China? How the fuck did they end up in China? We found a chopper not too long ago. Had enough fuel to get us. Why would they go to China? If they were in America, wouldn't they want to go to, like, Canada or something? Get to the chopper! Clearly! That's just what you do! Don't go to the nearest country! You know? Don't go to Alaska or something. Just go to fucking China, mate! No, in this case, it works. I clearly wanted the RE6 little subplot, barely, that was there. I wanted that to... I don't know. I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. I can't explain what my thought process was. Okay. Okay. Herschel answered. I nodded. How'd you end up in China? Beth innocently asked. Well, that is a really long story. Not really. This British man took us hostage. I commented, they all leaned forward.
Oh, that was great.
I know, right? I guess they were interested to hear it. Well, before I could tell them, I felt a sharp pain in my stomach. Ah, here we go, guys. Here we go. I screamed in pain. This is not how labor works. I think I'm in labor. Shit!
God.
Quick, someone grab a mattress or something. Rick demanded. Yeah, here we fucking go, guys. Maggie and Carol came by my side. They helped me up, placed me on a metal table. That does not sound comfortable. Thankfully, Glenn placed a mattress on. Oh, okay. But then why wouldn't I just be on the floor on a mattress? I was laid down on it. I took a lot of breaths. What's going on? I asked. You're going to have a C-section. How the fuck could they? Whatever. Herschel explained. Are you crazy? She's already losing a lot of blood. She could die. This is not how birth works. It does not work like this at all. Okay. Get from experience now. That is not how it works. That is not how it works. Okay? It's not how it works. It's not that quick. It's not that fucking quick. It takes fucking forever. Okay. She's losing a lot of blood. She could die, Rick yelled. Now I'm panicking. Wait, blood? I should just, They didn't even say anything, but I guessed it. Oh, there is no way she's giving birth naturally. I haven't even tried to, whatever. Glenn said, I know, she needs to be cut open. Aw, shit. But we don't have any morphine or anything to save her, Beth pleaded. Guys, I barely said. When Phil and Daryl come back... Wait, yeah. Phil said he was getting medicine for me. I barely explained. I felt myself about to lose consciousness. I fought it. It is season 3. I'm fucking Lori right now, so you can see where this is going. He's not coming back. Oh, wait, actually no. He's not coming back. I can't do Daryl. He's not coming back. No, he deep southern voice. Daryl isn't even southern. What the fuck? I heard a deep southern voice come from the distance. I don't know. Everyone turned their heads and saw Daryl. I couldn't see Phil. Tears were filling my eyes. What do you mean? I asked. We were scavenging, finding shit. Then some douchebag with glasses approached us. Hey, tell me to go. He said you needed the... Wait, no. He seemed to know Phil. They were having a heated discussion. Then he chucked this shit to me. Told me to go. He said, you needed these. And he said, tell you that he will always love you. He stopped. What happened, Daryl? Oh, what happened, Daryl? I asked with a lot of fear in my voice. The pain in my stomach wasn't helping the situation. My stomach's a uterus, you dumbass. I left as he requested. I turned back and saw him on the ground. Tears were forming in my eyes. The some bitch shot him! Some bitch shot him! Oh, and fuck! And then blew up the building, apparently. I don't remember where I was going with this. I'm so sorry. I burst out crying. I couldn't believe it. Wesker killed him. I don't remember if that was meant to be the thing. The pain in my stomach came back. It's your uterus. I screamed in pain. Cherry, what do you want us to do? Herschel asked. Cut me up. I simply said, I mean, there's nothing else you could fucking do, mate, but whatever. Without even thinking about it. Without even thinking about what I'm asking. What? Cherry, you'll die, Maggie said. I don't care. This is the whole, like, John thing again. Like, my partner's dead. I'm just like, yep, just kill me. Just die. I just don't want to try it more. I don't get that. So my time till I die, which means it's fair. It's true. You can't survive a fucking cesarean without freaking medicine. You are fucking dead. I don't want to be killed when a child's alive. I can't. The child needs to live. You need to make sure it survives. It survives. Please, I pleaded. They all stared vacantly at me. Cherry, you don't know what you're asking. I mean, I don't know. Rick said, I nodded my head. I do, Rick. This child isn't human. What happened to the Project Cherry shit, eh? They puzzled looks. What do you mean? Phil was bit? He wasn't bit, he was scratched. Oh my god. He was bit, apparently. Jill, I think she died. I don't know, eh? Okay, apparently Phil was bit. Not scratched by the liquor. Apparently he was bit. We then had sex. I injected the antivirus into him. I'm pretty sure I did that before for sex, but again, maybe I just forgot. But there was a possibility that his body bonded with the virus. That's our child, but he didn't come inside because we didn't have sex. It doesn't make sense.
Oh my
It
god.
doesn't make sense. Okay, alright. Thus our child might be superhuman like Wesker. You might see where this is going. They raise their eyebrows. The man with the glasses. What will we do if he comes here? Beth asked. I don't know. He wants a child. If he wants a child, why doesn't he just kill me? What? That's why I have to protect it. By the time it's older, it'll protect you. How the fuck am I supposed to know that? What's stopping this kid from just turning around? It's almost done. It's like it's actually done. It is fucking awful. Okay. It'll protect you. I stopped when the pain became unbearable. Please do it now, I demanded. Herschel shook his head. Jerry, you could try. I cut him off. This is what I want, please, he sighed. Carl, who I didn't notice was there, handed him his knife. I heard the soft sounds of Maggie and Beth sobbing. They looked away. Rick and Daryl stared. Don't stare at me, creeps. But no, they didn't want to. Then why were they staring? I looked into their eyes and gave him a reassuring smile. Then I felt sharp pain of blade cutting into my skin. I screamed as loud as I ever had. My body felt numb, but I was in shock. He was cutting deeper, and I couldn't take it anymore. I closed my eyes. And died. Just died.
That was reckless and stupid.
Jerry died. Phil was apparently dead. Yay! It's not done yet. So now this is like a... not first person. It's like a third person kind of thing now. They were all in tears as she stopped breathing. Her pale face covered in sweat and tears. Herschel cut into her uterus and saw a baby. He gently pulled it out, started crying. It's a girl! He confirmed. He handed her to Maggie. She cleaned her up. Hey, Maggie, there's some shit in here, Daryl said as he handed her the bag. She opened it and there was some blankets and clothes for her. Okay, so we got some supplies. Cool. She dressed her very gently and slowly. But what about the milk? She needs milk. She needs milk. She doesn't need clothes. Okay. Okay, ready? Ready? Okay.
You're pitiful.
Okay. She handed it back to Herschel. What's her name? Carl asked. Everyone looked at each other. We ready? We ready for the fucking name of this baby? We ready? Alice. Daryl.
Oh my god.
Daryl said. They all looked at him. Phil was talking about it. Alice if a girl. Chris if it was a boy. Oh shit, Chris Redfield. They all nodded in agreement. Okay, Alice it is, Rick confirmed. So she's supposed to be superhuman, Carl asked. I guess, Glenn answered. She looks normal to me, Daryl added. They all stared at each other with fear and sorrow in their eyes. They knew they had to bury her mother. You might have to, a little bit. Not easy, but she could turn. Rick knows this. Ah, yeah, it's the whole Walker, yep. Now let's have to deal with it eventually. Deal with me eventually. Okay. But not now, not in front of a little crying Alice. She's like a baby. Don't even matter of time. Alice will grow up fast. She's our last chance of survival. She's a weapon that can stop this global terrorization. She is the last hope. The end. That's it. It just ends like that. I don't know what I was on. Probably a lot of caffeine, maybe. But that's it. That's the fucking story. And there was meant to be a sequel that I never... I don't even know if I did write it, honestly. There you go. We got an Alice baby.